A service of KIBMradio.com, the Internet's home for an all old-time radio.
Hey, Abbott, what time is it?
It's time for the Abbott and Costello Show. We're on the air for ABC here in Hollywood.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go with the Abbott and Costello Show.
Yes, it's the Abbott and Costello Show, produced and transcribed in Hollywood for your listening and laughing pleasure. Chuckles with a carload and music by Matty Malnick. So hold on to your chairs, folks, for here they are, Bud Abbott and Lou Costello.
Well, it's about time you got here. Where were you?
Well, I was over at my Uncle Mike's house, Abbott, and is he busy? He's got to eat biscuits for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
What's the idea?
The biscuit company is running a slogan contest, and Aunt May has to send in 1,000 box tops.
And what does Uncle Mike think of the idea?
He told Aunt May to mail in the biscuits. He'd rather eat the box tops.
How did Aunt May ever meet Uncle Mike anyhow, Lou?
The first time they met, it was at the country club, and they spent the first date in the country. And the next time they met was at a swimming club, and then they went swimming. And after that, they got married, and they went to another club that influenced their lives.
What club was that?
The store club.
Well, they're quite a couple.
Oh, yes. Uncle Mike says he has only been 2 times in his life that he didn't understand Aunt May.
When was that?
Before they were married and after.
Oh, you should get married, Costello, and quit running around. Every night you wind up with a different girl.
You're right, Abbott, and I'm tired of winding up. I want to start pitching.
How are you going to...
Go ahead. We give you time.
How are you getting along with your new girl, Lou?
Oh, how am I getting along with my new girl? She's got me eating out of her hand.
She has?
Next week, she's going to buy me a dish. But I don't think I want to marry her anyway, Abbott. She wears very expensive clothes.
Oh, now, wait a minute. How do you know her clothes are expensive?
Every time I go over to her house, there's a guy in the closet guarding them.
Oh, get him out of here. Get him out.
Now, before we get back to the laugh department, let's listen to what this fella has to say.
Wait a minute. What are you doing with that rubber doll?
Huh?
What are you doing with that rubber doll?
It's a present for my sister's baby, Tony. He's 1 year old today.
Has the baby learned to walk yet?
Abbott, the kid is only 1 year old. He only learned how to drive the car last week.
What? What's the baby's name?
It's my sister's 5th baby, and she named it Ming Toy Lotus Blossom.
Ming Toy Lotus Blossom? Why did she name the child that?
She read in a big book that every 5th child born is a Chinese.
Well, never mind that, Lou. What is your sister's husband doing now?
Oh, what's he doing now? He had a little filling station. And what a filling station. But they picketed him and closed him up. Now he's opened a skunk farm.
A skunk farm?
Mm-hmm.
A skunk farm?
He figures that's one business the union won't stick their nose in.
I haven't seen your brother-in-law in a long time. How is he, Lou?
You wouldn't know him, Abbott. The sands of time have changed his face.
Well, he's only a young guy. How could the sands of time change his face, Costello?
My sister belted him in a puss with an hourglass.
Where are your sister and husband living now?
Now has granulated eyelids.
Yeah. Lou, where are your sister and husband living now?
I'll let you know in a second here. In the middle of the page. They're living in Pasadena, and boy, is that a ritzy town.
Oh, no. It's not so ritzy.
Yeah, but Pasadena's so high class that they stop all the tourists at the city limit and make them rent mink coats before they can drive through town.
No, I don't believe it.
I know.
Stop. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Huh?
I don't believe it.
You don't believe it?
No, I don't.
My brother Pat used to drive a truck for the city of Pasadena. He told me that all the garbage he picked up was gift wrapped.
Oh. You mean your brother Pat drives a garbage truck?
Oh, he's just doing that until he gets his new invention on the market. His invention will change the whole toothbrush industry.
What is it?
A tooth on a stick to clean brushes.
Costello, let's face it. Your brother is nothing but a bum.
Abbott, that's why I can't sleep at night. Thinking what a bum my brother Pat is.
Well, if you can't sleep, why didn't you count sheep?
I did. Once I counted to 10,000 sheep. I was just ready to fall asleep when along came a black sheep, and I got to thinking what a bum my brother Pat is, and I couldn't sleep the rest of the night.
Miss Costello, here's that bicycle that you ordered.
Thank you.
Hey, wait a minute. What's the idea of buying a bicycle, Costello?
I didn't want to tell you, Abbott.
Wasting your money like that, buying a bicycle. I insist that you tell me what you're going to do with it now.
Oh, well, if you must know.
I must know.
I'll tell you.
Well, tell me.
Last night I dreamed I was chasing Rita Hayworth, and I couldn't catch her. Tonight, I'm taking a bicycle to bed with me. And if that don't get her, tomorrow night, a motor goes on it.
Costello, with all the thousands of people that have no place to live and are looking for vacancies, how can you walk around with a big empty head like that?
Show me in the script where it says anything like that.
Oh, wait a minute. I can tell a joke. I'm a pretty good showman.
Yeah?
Yeah?
You tell a joke like P.T. Barnum.
P.T. Barnum is dead.
You keep telling those kind of jokes, you'll join him.
I don't know. I don't know about that, Lou. My wife always laughs at my jokes. Did you ever notice those little crow's feet around her eyes? Those are from laughing at my jokes.
If those are crow's feet around your wife's eyes, the crows that made them must have been wearing baseball shoes.
How can you say that? My wife, Betty, has a beautiful face.
She's got an automobile face.
Well, what's an automobile face?
As soon as she gets the jack, she ought to have it lifted.
My wife is okay. And you'd better be off if you found a nice home. Well, you'd be much better off, Lou, if you found a nice home with a loving girl and got married yourself.
Do you know where you're at?
No. I don't. But my wife is okay. You'd be better off if you found a nice home, loving girl.
I'm lost myself now. I found it.
I found mine. Have you got your place?
Have you got yours?
Well, yes.
Let's go.
Let's go from scratch. My wife is okay. You'd be better off if you found a nice, home-loving girl and got married yourself.
Well, we gave you enough time to rehearse.
That's right.
I had a home-loving girl, and I had to get rid of her.
Why?
When I wasn't around, she was home loving some other guy.
Well, you should go out more and meet some nice girls.
I'm going out tonight. There's going to be 26 girls at this party. I'm going to kiss every one of them.
Now, that's the trouble with you. You have no manners. Now, when there are 26 girls at a party and you talk about kissing, every one of them, remember, 1 dozen.
1 dozen?
No.
Well, tell me which one it is, and I'll cross her off my list. Did you get it?
No, I didn't get it.
They're lost where we were before.
Costello, you should be satisfied with 1 girl. Don't you know 1 girl that you like better than the rest?
Oh, but I saw one the day that I could really go for.
Well, why don't you propose to her?
Propose to her?
Yeah.
How dare you say that to me?
Well, your father proposed to your mother?
Yes, she was my mother, but this girl is a total stranger.
Well, why don't you start courting her?
I did. I sent her some orchids.
Not orchids.
It says here orchids.
No, not orchids. Orchids. Kids.
Orchids.
Kids.
Oh, sure. Probably after we're married.
No. No, you dummy. You don't get the girl with orchids. You get her with orchids. Kids.
Just a minute. Where am I getting all these kids? I ain't even married yet.
You talk sense. I'm talking about orchids. Orchids are raised in a nursery.
Your kids might have been raised in a nursery, but our kids are going to be raised at home.
No. You don't understand. I'm talking about orchids. We have orchids at home. They're potted.
They take after you, don't they?
Hello, boys.
Hey, look,
where did this come from, kid?
It's our beautiful new secretary, Viola Vaughn.
Boy, I'm glad you showed up early, Viola. Tonight I'm going to sing a song just for you.
Why, Costello, I didn't know you sang.
Oh, I got a high voice. I can hit a high U above T.
Hi, you.
Fine, thanks. High U.
Pay no attention to him, Viola. Pay no attention to him. Why don't you and I have a bite of supper after the show, huh?
Well,
Just a minute, Viola. I hired you. Don't you think you should go out with me, kid?
Please, Mr. Costello, I'll decide who I want to go out with.
Well, that suits me. Make your own choice. I won't try to help you in any shape or form.
With your shape and form, nothing will help you.
Oh, that was awfully clever, Abbott.
Oh, yeah. You know, Viola, Abbott is practicing up for television.
Well, why would Mr. Abbott want to be on television?
It's the only way he can get in every bar in town at once. Well, Abbott, I think we both struck out. Now you tell one, Viola.
Well, I guess I'll have a try at it. Did you...
I knew it was too good to last.
Well, I'll have a try at it. Did you boys know that my uncle is in the hospital?
No, Viola. Tell us what happened.
My uncle was watching two men hoisting a piano into the fifth-floor window of a hotel. He was standing underneath them yelling, "Heave-ho! Heave-ho!"
But wait a minute now. How did he get into the hospital?
They thought he said, "Leave go."
Let's give this kid $6 silver and a box of Snickers.
Quiet, Costello. I think Viola has a terrific sense of humor.
Oh, why, thank you, Bud. I have another funny story. I went to the racetrack yesterday and bet on a horse that was 100 to 1.
100 to 1. That's terrific odds. Did the horse win?
No. He was leading the field by 10 lengths when suddenly he jumped the rail and ran to the grandstand.
What for?
When he saw those terrific odds, he ran to the $2 window and put a bet on himself.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have just listened to a joke by three unemployed people.
Three unemployed people?
Yeah, you, Viola, and the guy that wrote the stuff.
And that's the halfway mark in tonight's laugh race. Time for an intermission to concentrate on this.
we go back to work tonight, let's hear from our blonde cutie pie, little bitsy Virginia Maxie.
East is east and west is west, and the wrong one I have chose. Let's go where I'll keep on wearing those frills and flowers and buttons and bows, rings and things and buttons and bows. Don't bury me in this prairie, take me where the cement grows. Let's move down to some big town where they love a gal by the cut of her clothes, and I'll stand out in buttons and bows. I love you in buckskin, or skirts that I've homespun, but I love you longer, stronger, where your friends don't tote a gun. My bones denounce the buckboard bounce, and the cactus hurts my toes. Let's vamoose where gals keep using those silks and satins and linen that shows, and I'm all yours in buttons and bows. I love you in buckskin, or skirts that I've homespun, but I love you longer, stronger, where your friends don't tote a gun. My bones denounce the buckboard bounce, and the cactus hurts my toes. Let's vamoose where gals keep using those silks and satins and linen that shows, and I'm all yours in buttons and bows. Give me Eastern trim and where women are women in high silk hose and peekaboo clothes, French perfume that rocks the room, and I'm all yours in buttons and bows.
All right, Viola. If you're so fussy, I'll take somebody else.
What's the matter, Costello?
Well, I want to take Viola Vaughn to the football game Saturday. So I got seats on the 50-yard line. But she said that ain't good enough for her.
Well, she won't sit on the 50-yard line.
No, she wants to sit in the stands.
Lou, I didn't know you were interested in football.
Abbott, football is my... Oh, that's my meat.
I've known you a long time, Costello, and you never went to any football games. Since when has football become your meat?
Since the last time I went to the butcher shop and saw the price of steak.
I thought so. You know nothing about football.
Ah, don't be silly, Abbott. I used to play football. The coach says I played like a tiger.
Oh, you must have been good.
Nah, after all, what does a tiger know about playing football?
What position did you play on the team?
Left tickle.
Huh?
Left tickle.
You mean...
Left tickle.
All right, you mean left tackle.
I mean left tickle. I used to tickle a guy who was carrying a ball and make him drop it.
Did you ever play any important teams?
Once our team played Notre Dame, what a rough team. I wound up with a busted nose, 2 cracked ribs, and a twisted ankle.
Oh, that's not so tough. It could happen to any player.
While sitting on the bench?
Costello, I've been a football fan for years, and I've never heard your name mentioned in connection with any team.
Oh, around Patterson, New Jersey, I was famous. Patterson High School, Colt Hill. They remember me as the guy that invented the Costello hidden ball trick.
Well, did your hidden ball trick work good?
Good?
Hmm?
That was 20 years ago. Nobody's found the ball yet.
Well, you don't look like no football player to me. Football players have to be rugged and powerful and strong.
But when I played football at Colt Hill in Patterson, New Jersey, I was powerful. All those kids were rugged. Very rugged. I can't say rugged.
You just said it.
You just said it.
We didn't have no showers. By the end of the season, everybody said we were the strongest team in New Jersey. With the wind at our backs, nobody could beat us.
That must have been some football team.
I remember our last game, Abbott. I was calling the signals. Mildred, Maine 6664. Gladys, Hollywood 7953. Betty, Walnut 3841.
Wait a minute. Well, yeah, but what was the idea of using girls' phone numbers as signals?
Strategy. While the other team was writing them down, we scored 46 points.
Telegram for Luke Costello.
Telegram for Lou Costello. Yeah, boy, I'll take it. Hey, Abbott.
What?
It's one of my Sam Shovel detective fans. Boy, am I getting popular, Sam Shovel detective.
Well, read it.
All right. It says, Dear Lou Costello, I never miss your program. I really enjoy your portrayal of Sam Shovel, private detective. Your acting was so thrilling, my hair stood on end. I'm coming over to see you tonight.
Mr. Costello, there's someone here to see you.
Show the man in.
It's no man, just a few hairs standing on end.
Well, Costello, Sam Shovel, you're really killing the people. What case have you chosen for your Sam Shovel story tonight?
Well, it's a case I worked on in the Sahara Desert. I call it The Two Dirty Bedouins, or It's Time to Change the Sheiks.
Well, that's an old case, Costello. Haven't you got one more up to date?
Well, my latest case. I call it the case of the telephone operator who died dancing, or sorry, wrong Rhumba.
All right, let's go on with the case.
Yes, I'm Sam Shovel, private detective. It's been a slow day with the detective business. I'm sitting here in my little office listening to my favorite radio program.
Calling Dr. Brand, surgery. Calling Dr. Brand, surgery. Calling George Jordan, girl intern.
They never can find those two. There's more going on in that hospital than just operations. I turn off the radio. I listen to the wind howling on the outside.
You all partner? You all partner?
It's a southwestern wind. I decide to check up on some of my latest cases. Here's the one of the baby that was gypped. When I found him, he was wearing half a diaper. Somebody had shortchanged him. I think I'll relax. I feel like a smoke. That reminds me, I read in the paper this morning where most of the doctors who switched to camels are now back driving automobiles. I gaze out the window in the office across the street. I see Mamie, the stenographer. What a girl. I took her to dinner last night. She eats like a bird. She always orders worms. It's about time for my pal, Lieutenant Abbott of the Homicide Squad, to show up. Last week when the Red Cross asked for blood donors, Lieutenant Abbott was the first to volunteer. He gave his blood the hard way. The hard way. He cut his throat. Every time I think of Lieutenant Abbott, I think of his bow-legged wife. Brother, is she bow-legged? When Mrs. Abbott sits around the house, she really sits around the house.
Hello, Sam Shovel. I've come over to tell you that Martin, the murderous midget, is on the loose again.
Martin, the murderous midget, the toughest midget in the world, known to the police as public enemy number 1/2.
Yes, Sam. And if I catch up with Martin the midget, it's goodbye to his racket.
Lieutenant Abbott ain't kidding. He's a great racket buster. He's busted 15 rackets already this year, and if he don't stop busting them at the Beverly Hills Tennis Club, they won't let him play there anymore.
Sam, I got troubles of my own. I'm thinking of divorcing my wife. Last night I decided I can't stand her cooking.
Lieutenant Abbott, you've been married to that woman for 30 years. How come you just decided you can't stand her cooking?
Until last night. We always ate out. However, let's forget my problems.
I will. Let's forget it and parley and forget your jokes, too.
Sam, how's the detective business going? Any new cases?
Yes, I'm on the trail of a woman criminal. Show off Susie. If I catch her, she'll go to the chair. I can't stand that dame. She's always showing off. Last week she started bragging again. She wanted to show everybody that her husband has brains.
You can't arrest a woman for showing that her husband had brains?
By shooting the top of his head off?
Forget about show off Susie, Sam. You're in for some real trouble. Dora the Dip escaped from prison this morning.
Dora the Dip. The most beautiful woman criminal I ever met. What a temper she had. The first time I saw her, she was beating her second husband over the head. She kept beating her second husband over the head.
What was she beating him with?
Her first husband. Dora the Dip, she was mad about me. It was on account that she threw her second husband over. All I had to say was, Dora, I want to see you tonight. No matter what man she was with, she'd throw him over. On account of that, they put her in jail.
Oh, wait a minute. You can't put a woman in jail for throwing men over?
Over the Pasadena Bridge?
Sam, I heard that Dora was arrested while working as a clerk in a department store. She was jailed for taking money out of the cash register.
That's a lie, Lieutenant. She never took any money out of the cash register.
I'm glad to hear that.
She never put any money in the cash register.
Aha! There you are, Sam Shovel.
That was Dora the Dip, and she looked more beautiful than ever.
Sam?
Yes?
I'm gonna kill you.
I don't doubt it.
She's only bluffing, Sam.
You sent me to prison. You took me away from my family.
Yeah.
My 5 children by my first husband.
Yeah.
My 7 children by my second husband.
She's still bluffing you, Sam.
She may be bluffing, but it sounds to me like she's got a full house.
Sam, on account of you, I spent 10 years in prison. 10 years locked up with 1,000 women. Do you know what it means to be alone for 10 years with 1,000 women?
No, but I'd give anything to find out.
It must have been terrible in prison, Dora.
Lieutenant Abbott, you don't know what I went through. All day long I had to pose with my twin sister for pictures for prison magazine ads.
What did the ad say?
Which twin has the crime wave? But now I'm free, Sam Shovel, and I'm going to make you suffer as I've suffered. Sam?
Yes?
Part of me died in that prison.
Don't worry, Dora. With what you got left, you can do plenty of living.
Dora, you haven't changed a bit. I thought prison would straighten you out.
If they straighten her out, she could sue them for every cent they got.
Sam Shovel, in spite of what you did to me, I'm still mad about you.
You are?
Yes, Sam. You're different from any man I ever met. Now you tell me the same.
Okay. You're different from any man I've ever met.
Sam, you sent me to prison and made a monkey out of me. Now I'm going to get even. I'm going to give you a kiss that'll make a monkey out of you. Come here.
Sam Shovel, speak to me. Where are you, Sam?
Up on a chandelier. Don't stand there. Toss me a banana and a bag of peanuts.
There's a curtain call coming up, folks. But first, you'll be interested in hearing this.
Well, Costello, you sure worked hard tonight.
Yep, but you know my motto. Hard work never hurt anybody. That's what I keep telling the people that do my work.
Well, you should thank the people that do your work.
I'm going to do that right now, Abbott.
That's
First,
right.
I want to thank our writing staff, headed by Eddie Foreman, with Paul Conlon, Pat Costello, Martin Ragaway, and Len Stern.
Wait a minute. And our band leader, Matty Malnick.
You're right. And let's not forget our producer, Charles Vander. See you next Thursday night, folks.
Good night, folks.
Good night to everybody in Patterson. Good night.
Listen each Thursday night at this time for another great Abbott and Costello show, produced and transcribed in Hollywood. Be sure to stay tuned for the outstanding entertainment which follows throughout the evening on this ABC station.
Hey, Abbott, what time is it?
It's time for the Abbott and Costello Show. We're on the air for ABC here in Hollywood.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go with the Abbott and Costello Show.
Yes, it's the Abbott and Costello Show, produced and transcribed in Hollywood for your listening and laughing pleasure. Chuckles with a carload and music by Matty Malnick. So hold on to your chairs, folks, for here they are, Bud Abbott and Lou Costello.
All right, Costello, here I am. What are you so excited about?
Oh, I just finished playing my first game of football with the California girls team.
You play football with girls?
Yeah.
On a girls' team?
Mm.
I'll bet that's exciting.
Oh, well, the playing ain't so exciting, but oh, those huddles.
I never heard of girls playing football. Where do they get their players?
Oh, they pick the girls according to the shape. You know, quarterbacks, halfbacks. You ought to see those fullbacks. I'm going steady with the center.
Is she pretty?
Well, she's the next thing to Lauren Bacall.
She is?
Yeah, she looks like Humphrey Bogart. But she loves to play games. Last night we played Parcheesi.
Parcheesi?
Yes. First I would kiss her, and she would kiss me, and then I would kiss her.
Wait a minute. Who told her that was Parcheesi?
I did.
Oh.
Ain't I a stinker? Ay.
Well, instead of sitting home and playing silly games, why don't you take her to the movies?
Oh, I tried to.
You did?
I bought 14 tickets, but we couldn't get in.
Why not?
Every time I bought a ticket from the cashier, some guy in a uniform at the door would tear him up.
Well, I don't know why a girl would bother you with you in the first place. You're ugly, fat, dumpy, ignorant.
Before you go any further, I want to say one thing.
What's that?
Don't go any further.
When it comes to idiots, Costello, you can go to the head of the class.
Thank you, Mr. Rabbit, and I sure worked hard enough to get there.
That's what I thought. Where have you been all week? Lou.
I don't know what I'm doing tonight.
I know. But where have you been all week?
Monday, my girlfriend gave me a fancy pink silk union suit, all trimmed with lace. I wore it Tuesday and got hit by a car. They took me to the hospital. I'll never wear that union suit again.
Why not?
It took me 3 days and took myself out of the maternity ward.
They treat you nice in the hospital?
Nice. They sure did. Every day for dessert, I had a California sundae. It's 2 scoops of tutti-frutti ice cream with pineapple, strawberry, apricots, prunes, pecans, shoeshine nuts, whipped cream, and 6 maraschino cherries. And they serve it all in the hospitals now.
Well, wait a minute. Why would any hospital want to serve concoctions like that?
Can you think of a better place to get sick?
Well, anyway, you had a good rest, Lou.
Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't sleep a wink in that hospital.
Well, how did you sleep? On your right side or your left side?
I sleep flat on my back.
There you are. That's your trouble. People who sleep on their back all the time get their back out of shape and all crooked.
You must sleep on your face.
While you're in the hospital, you should have consulted a psychiatrist, Lou.
A psychiatrist?
Yes.
Any guy who would go to a psychiatrist ought to have his head examined.
Costello, how did you ever become such a complete idiot?
I got friends in Washington.
I...
You know, Abbott, they loved me in that hospital. One of the doctors introduced me to a beautiful nurse, and she invited me to a party.
Well, now, that's very nice of her.
I thought so.
And now that you're out of the hospital, you should reciprocate.
Definitely, because
Certainly.
after all... Huh? Could I have that again?
Sure. I said reciprocate. Don't you always reciprocate after you've been invited to a party?
That all depends on what they serve.
No, Costello. Reciprocate means to return a favor. For instance, if a friend of mine got me a date with a beautiful blonde, I reciprocate. If he gets me a date with a gorgeous redhead, I reciprocate. Now, when somebody gets you a date with a beautiful girl, what do?
I do the same thing you do, only I don't lie about it.
Never mind that. What was in that big package that arrived for you this afternoon?
It's a new television set I bought for Uncle Mike.
Oh.
I got to go right back home and hook it up.
Oh, what does your Uncle Mike want with a television set?
He wants to see what Dr. IQ does with that woman in the balcony.
Your Uncle Mike. All he does is listen to the radio. And now with a television set, he'll never get out of the house.
Oh, Uncle Mike does all right. He enters all the radio contests. Last week he was in a contest for a beer company. He had to send in 25 beer bottle caps and a slogan.
Well, did he write a good slogan?
After 25 bottles of beer, he couldn't even see the paper.
Well, anyway, radio is a wonderful thing, Costello. Just think, it fills the air with voices and personalities of all the gorgeous Hollywood stars. What are you doing?
Filling my lungs with Rita Hayworth.
Rita Hayworth is all right, but she's just like any other girl.
What do you mean?
Well, take away her beautiful hair and her lovely complexion. What have you got?
I don't know, but you can send it over to my house in the morning.
You certainly love the California girls, don't you?
Yeah. When I was back home in Patterson, New Jersey, I said to my mother, I said, Mom, take me out west where men are men and the women are...
Women are what?
That's all. Take me out west where women are.
What makes you think the women in Hollywood go for you?
Well, I'm a pretty regular guy and a pretty popular guy, Abbott. The day we moved to Los Angeles, I won a citywide contest.
A citywide contest? What for?
For being the whitest guy in the city. And they gave me a beautiful chicken as a prize, a Rhode Island purple. She lays 30 eggs a day.
Oh, wait a minute. Now, let's straighten this out. You mean a Rhode Island red?
Abbott, when a chicken lays 30 eggs a day, she's purple.
Costello, I've come to the conclusion that you're the most stupid man in the world. Even as a child, you were stupid.
Oh, no, I wasn't. Back in Patterson, when I was only 1 year old, I proved that I was the smartest baby in town.
How'd you do it?
One day I was playing around the stove. I picked up a red-hot coal. Nobody had to tell me to put it down.
Hey, Uncle Louie, pitch a couple to me, will you?
That's Abbott's nephew, folks. Norman, what are you doing dressed up in a baseball uniform? The baseball season is over.
Oh, let him alone, Costello. Norman likes baseball.
Yeah, I'm nuts about baseball. I play baseball all the time. I live baseball. I eat baseball. And when I go to sleep at night, I even dream of baseball.
Don't you ever dream about girls?
What, and this might turn it back?
Get out of here.
Okay, but before I go, I'd like to tell you, I sure like that moron tie you're wearing.
You mean maroon tie. A moron is an idiot.
Yeah, and only an idiot would wear that tie.
Get out! I don't like that guy, Abbott.
Why?
All day long dreams about baseball. He ain't got no romance in his soul.
Oh, so what? You don't know anything about romance either.
You should have been with me last night in a cozy living room, sitting on a love seat, all the lights out, and it was pitch dark.
Wait a minute. Did you have a girl with you?
What for? I'm not afraid of the dark.
Well, hello, boy.
Hey, look, Costello. It's our lovely new secretary, Viola Vaughn.
Gee, Viola, you look lovely tonight. That's a gorgeous dress you're wearing.
Oh, well, thank you. Do you think it brings out my curves?
Does it? Yes. It curves here and it curves there, and some of it don't even stay on the road.
Now, talk sense, Costello. Viola, how do you like California compared to New York?
Well, it's wonderful, but the time confuses me. You know, California is the only state that still has daylight saving time.
You know, that daylight saving time is kind of silly to me, too. You really don't save anything with daylight saving time.
You don't?
No. It's just like sitting down. What you lose in the front, you gain in the back.
Nah, never mind him, Viola. What do you hear from that uncle of yours in London?
Oh, I received a postcard from my uncle this morning. He's having a fine time. He spent the weekend boating on the English Channel.
Boating? My cousin Vincent swam across the English Channel underwater.
Oh,
underwater?
Why, that's preposterous. Any man who did that would drown.
The funeral is Wednesday. Gee, Viola, I'm glad you came to work for us. How about giving a little kiss?
Oh, you Hollywood men are so impetuous. The first night you meet a girl, you want to kiss.
Well, I mean, a guy like me has to. They don't show up the second night.
Oh, Viola, I've noticed you've been rather cool towards Costello. You never put your arms around him or nothing.
Well, I was sort of waiting until...
Till you know me a little longer?
No, till my arms get a little longer.
By the way, isn't today your birthday, Viola?
Yes, it is. I'm 18.
Think of it. You're a sweet 18, and I'm sweet 24.
Well, what about me?
Yeah, but you're a sour 65.
Never mind that. You're a cheapskate, Costello. It's Viola's birthday, and you didn't get her a present.
Oh, that's all right, Costello. Even if you don't express your felicitations on my natal day with a tangible token of remembrance, I want you to know that I understand.
Good. Now that you understand it, explain it to me.
Viola, Costello's very forgetful about birthdays. Last week was my wife's birthday, and they didn't send her a present either.
No, I didn't get your wife a present, but don't forget I wrote her a poem.
You wrote Abbott's wife a poem?
Yes.
How does it go?
To Miss Betty Abbott. Your clothes are really awfully cheap. And speaking of your sweater, give back the wool to those poor sheep. On them it looks much better.
That's a terrible poem, Costello.
Abbott's got a terrible wife.
Now, listen. You'll have to forgive Costello, Viola. He is ignorant and he's uneducated.
Now, just a minute, Abbott. That's
what do you
not
mean,
true now,
just a
because
minute?
I went to school and I studied science. For instance, I know that the sun is 5 billion miles from the Earth, and the light from the sun comes down to the Earth in exactly 30 seconds.
Isn't that wonderful, Costello?
What's wonderful about it? It's downhill all the way. Before we go back to work tonight, let's hear from our blonde cutie pie, little bitsy Virginia Maxie.
Quanta le gusta, le gusta, le gusta, le gusta, le gusta, le gusta, le gusta. Quanta le gusta, le gusta, le gusta, le gusta, le gusta, le gusta. Gotta get going, where we going, what are we gonna do? We're on our way to somewhere, the three of us and you. What'll we see there? Who will be there? What'll be the big surprise? There may be caballeros with dark and flashing eyes. We're on our way.
We're on our way.
Pack up your pack.
Pack up your pack.
And if we stay,
we
won't come back.
We won't come
How
back.
can we go? We haven't got a dime, but we're going, and we're gonna have a happy time. Now, someone said they just came back from somewhere. A friend of mine that I don't even know. He said there's lots of fun if we can get there. If that's the case, that's the place we want to go. We gotta get going. Where we going? What are we gonna do? We're on our way to somewhere, the three of us and you. What'll we see there? Who will be there? What'll be the big surprise? There may be caballeros with dark and flashing eyes. I'll take a train.
You'll take the train.
You take a boat.
We'll take the boat.
I'll ride a plane.
You'll take the plane.
You take the gun.
We'll ride the
Oh, we don't care. We'll either walk or climb, but we're going and we're gonna have a happy time. Quanta la gusta, la gusta, la gusta, la gusta, la gusta, la gusta, la gusta. Quanta la gusta, la gusta, la gusta, la gusta, la gusta, la gusta. We're going, we're gonna have a happy time.
All right, Costello, come out here. What's that you have in your hand?
It's a picture of my grandfather, General Stonewall Costello. What a hero, Abbott. He fought in the Spanish-American War. Every time he went off to battle, all the girls in Patterson would line up to kiss him goodbye.
Wait a minute. Every time he went to battle, all the girls in Patterson kissed him goodbye?
Yes. The war ended in 1898. But they couldn't get Grandpa to stop fighting till 1935.
He must have been some fighter.
Yes, he taught me to fight. I became quite a boxer. I remember my first fight. In the third round, my manager threw the towel in, and I won.
Well, wait a minute. How could you win if your manager threw in the towel?
He threw it over my opponent's eyes.
You dummy, you're no fighter. You're not an athlete. There's not an athlete in your whole family.
Oh, yes, there is. My brother Pat is a famous athlete. Just last week, he pitched a no-hit game.
Oh, lots of guys that pitch no-hit games.
In football?
Costello, you and your brother Pat are the dopiest guys in the world.
Yes, there ain't nobody a dopier than him and me.
Well, no, that's incorrect. You should say there's nobody dopier than he and I.
Okay, there's nobody a dopier than him and you.
Well, never mind that. How's Pat getting along with his new girl?
Oh, well, for a while he had it pretty tough. Every time Pat went over to see her brother would throw him out of the house. Last week, her brother went away to college and things are different.
What do you mean?
Now her father throws him out of the house.
Is Pat working?
Oh, yes. He's got a job with a milk company, and he works like a horse.
What does he do?
He pulls one of the wagons.
Hello.
What do you want, Norman?
Are you going to do another one of them Sam Shovel misery programs tonight?
Look, Norman, look at the script. That's mystery.
I listen to the show, brother. It's misery.
Abbott, if you don't keep that nephew out of here, I'm going to flatten him. I'll hit him in the head so hard that his shoes will have 3 tongues.
I'll lay off here. Leave him alone. Maybe he doesn't like your Sam Shovel program.
Well, everyone else does. Now, here's a letter I got from one of my fans this morning. Listen to this. Dear Lou Costello, I listened to your Sam Shovel detective program last week. You were so funny, I laughed my head off. I'm coming to the studio to see you tonight.
Miss Costello, there's a man out here to see you.
What does he look like?
How can I tell? His head is off.
Well, enough of this nonsense, Costello. What is your Sam Shovel detective story about tonight?
It's one of my greatest cases, Abbott. I call it the case of the Russian diplomat who took the 6 p.m. boat back to Russia, or Red Sails in the Sunset.
Well, it sounds interesting. Let's get on with the case.
Fair enough.
And now, the makers of Swanee River Cold Cream bring you the adventures of Sam Shovel, private detective. But first, a word about our product. Swanee River Cold Cream is the only cold cream that contains peanut butter. Ah, what a time-saving device this is. Ladies, now you can cream your face and have your lunch at the same time. And friends, remember, we can sell Swanee River Cold Cream cheaper than any other brand because we've done away with costly containers. We use no tubes, no boxes, no jars. Just walk into your drugstore, ask for Swanee River Cold Cream, and hold out your hand. And now for the further adventures of Sam Shovel, private detective.
Yeah, I'm Sam Shovel. Sam Shovel, private detective. The detective business has been lousy lately.
I ain't got a nickel to my name. I guess it's just as well. How would it sound if people called me Sam Shovel Nickel? Last night, somebody ransacked my office. They went over it with a fine-tooth comb. I know they went over it with a fine-tooth comb because this morning when I came in, the horsehair sofa had a part in it. I'm so mad I can see red.
Hi, Sam.
Hi, Red. In the office across the court, I see the beautiful stenographer combing her hair. She just combed out her bangs. I'm a little thirsty. I think I'll have some orange juice. I squeeze my orange juice the hard way. The hard way. I place the orange in my mouth, stick my head in the doorway, and slowly close the door. On my way to the office, I found a woman's handbag. I wonder what's in it. I decide to empty the contents on my desk. That takes care of the change purse. I wonder what's in the bag. I look at my appointment book. I see that tonight I have a date with a gorgeous peach. I think I'll break it and make a date with a girl. I look out the window. In the garage across the street, the mechanic is working on a car.
On your mark, get set, go!
No matter what car comes in, he always races the motor. Coming up the street, I see my pal, Lieutenant Abbott of the Homicide Squad. What a cop. Whenever the police department makes a raid, Lieutenant Abbott is a spearhead. Not that he's so brave, but he's the only cop in the department with a head like a spear. Abbott is a quiet cop. Every Sunday he sits home and listens to the radio. He's trying to win the jackpot on Stop the Music. He's trying to win it the hard way. The hard way. He has no telephone. It's a chilly day, and I've got a fire going in the kitchenette of my little office. There's a kettle boiling on the stove.
Hello, Sam Shovel. What's that smell coming from your kitchenette?
It's my washing.
I thought it smelled too good to be your cooking. I'm mighty tired, Sam.
So are your jokes.
I'm really tired. I just been out on a wild goose chase.
What were you chasing?
A wild goose.
Lieutenant Abbott used to be a comedian. Tried to make a living. He tried to make a living with his monkey shines. He had to give it up. There's no money in shining monkeys. Lieutenant Abbott, I've got bad news for you. Your cook was picked up this morning for passing a bad check.
Whose check was it?
Yours.
That's not funny, Sam Shovel. You weren't a friend of mine, I'd punch you in the nose.
I knew Lieutenant Abbott was only bluffing. He couldn't punch his way out of a paper bag. But that don't worry him. After all, how often do you get stuck in a paper bag?
Oh, wait a minute. Cut the small-town talk, Sam. Lefty Lumphead is in town and he's gunning for you.
I know that, Lieutenant. I've already notified the police. They've thrown a net over the city. I'll call headquarters and see how they're making out. Hello, Chief.
Yes?
This is Sam Shovel. Have you got that net out for Lefty Lumphead?
Yes.
How's the net working? Did you catch Lefty yet?
No, the net's working fine. Already we've caught 3 butterflies.
Sam, this is really serious. Lefty Lumphead is a killer. He's out to get you. He may be on his way here now, and I know you're afraid of him.
Me? Afraid of Lefty Lumphead? Pish, tush. I'd like to see the day I'd be afraid of him.
Oh, Sam.
This is the day. Before me stood the toughest killer on the coast. When he was 8 years old, he shot his father and mother. Then he asked the judge for mercy on the grounds that he was an orphan. What a tough mug. He's got cauliflower ears. Never was a fighter, it's just that his ears was made out of cauliflower. I noticed Lieutenant Abbott's hand reached for his holster. Abbott's gun barked.
Okay, coppers. I got you covered. Sam Shovel, I got one bullet in this gun. It's for you. I'm going to give you a break, Sam. I'll put that bullet wherever you say.
If it's all the same to you, put it in Lieutenant Abbott.
You're pretty clever, Lefty Lumphead. You're one of the smartest burglars in the business. But there's something I want to ask you.
Huh?
How is it you've never been caught robbing a house?
It's easy. It's easy. I only rob houses on Thursday nights.
Why did you pick Thursday nights?
Because Abbott and Costello are on the air Thursday nights, and, brother, when they're on the air, nobody stays home.
Lefty, that's a lie. Abbott and Costello are on right now. I'll prove it's a lie by checking with the police department. Hello, police department. Can you tell me...
We ain't got time to talk to you now.
Why?
Every house in town is being robbed.
I had taken all I could stand from that killer. Quick as a flash, I pulled my gun.
Sam, Lefty is seriously wounded. Your bullet went through his shoulder.
Call the hospital.
What have you done? What have you done? Sam Shovel, you shot my boyfriend.
Lefty's girl, the most gorgeous moll in the underworld. She's beautiful.
Look, he's bleeding.
Call the hospital.
He's the only boyfriend I've got, and he's liable to die.
Call the hospital.
If he dies, who's going to love me and squeeze me and kiss me?
Call the morgue.
Costello, I got to give you credit. You were in there pitching tonight.
Yes, and I'd like to give a little credit to our team, Abbott. Everybody knows I'm always pitching, and Abbott, you're always catching. But we got other players on the team.
Oh, sure. What's on second?
No, we're not going to start that. I just wanted to say that our writing staff is headed by Eddie Foreman with Paul Conlon, Pat Costello, Martin Ragaway, and Len Stern.
That's right. And Matty Malnick leads the band.
And all this nonsense is put together by our producer, Charles Vander. And we'd love to have you all with us again next Thursday night.
Thanks to them for working, and thanks to you for listening. Hope you'll be back next Thursday night. Good night, folks.
Good night. Good night to everybody in Patterson. Good night.
Listen each Thursday night at this time for another great Abbott and Costello show, produced and transcribed in Hollywood. Be sure to stay tuned for the outstanding entertainment which follows throughout the evening on this ABC station.
The Adventures of Sam Spade, Detective. Thelma Darling.
Last name, Sam.
Roger.
Thelma Roger.
Darling.
I only asked, Sam.
Let's get on with it.
Yes, Sam, I'm sorry. From Samuel Spade, license number 1377596. Subject?
Subject, the Queater-Eagle Caper. Dear Thelma Darling.
Sam.
Yes, sir?
Isn't that redundant?
Again?
The salutation, Sam. Shouldn't it be Dear Thelma or Thelma Darling, but not both?
Now, get this, F. It's real deep. Her name is Thelma Darling.
I have that, dear. Thelma Roger.
Darling, it's a name. Her father was a darling before her.
Oh, really, Sam? Can't you take a joke?
On the egg type, you should paste the label, grade AA, fresh. Dear Thelma, darling, I'm stubborn. Not all of this will be news to you. The part that is will be bad news. The start of it was not a Queater-Eagle, but a bald eagle. He swooped in through the door of my office, landed in front of my desk, perched on the edge of a chair, and said...
My name is Eagle, Mr. Spade. Junius J. Eagle. My card.
Eagle Vending Machine Company.
They call me the Gumball King. I'm proud of it. Care to join me in a ball, sir?
Not while I'm on duty.
It's very good, our new avocado flavor. Yes, I've kept the Bay Area chewing for 20 years. And I will not be swerved from my purpose.
Bully.
I intend to fight them tooth and nail. Hammer and tongs. To the last ditch.
Bravo.
But I'll need help. That's why I've come to you. My competitors, Mr. Spade, are leaving no stone unturned in their contemptible campaign to drive me out of business. Now they've resorted to outright sabotage. In short, they have hired hoodlums to destroy my gumball machines. They've already smashed 11. And they won't be content until they've demolished my entire equipment.
Sounds like a police case to me, Mr. Eagle.
No, I've been to the police. No, they don't understand my problem. Gave me a lot of double talk about juvenile delinquents. Ha, my foot. Cutthroat competition.
You're sure of that?
Well, what would you think? If theft were their motive, they most certainly would steal the pennies from the machines, but what do they take? My gumballs. And why do they do that?
I'll buy it.
Oh, well, by all means. Oh, here, try this. It's our bestseller in Chinatown. We call it Subgum.
Better not. I have to drive later.
Now, I had the foresight to buy up a 3-year supply of chewing gum at non-inflation prices.
So I see.
Well, you can see with what thoroughness they encompass my ruination. They are not only smashing my machines, they're making off with my gum.
And you want me to try and stop them?
No, I do not. No. I want you to catch them in the act and find out who is paying them.
Well, okay, Mr. Eagle. I'll see what I can do.
Good. Now, in this envelope is a list of my machines and their exact locations, together with a check for your retainer.
Thank you, Mr. Eagle. I'll keep in touch with you. Oh, Mr. Eagle, I meant to ask you, how many of these gum machines do you operate here in town?
300. And guard them well.
300? 300 nuts.
300 nuts, Sam?
No, 300 gums. Gumball machines.
Sam, isn't it wonderful you took this job? I mean, because of my penny card.
I'm sorry if I wasn't listening.
My penny card, Sam. My new one, that is. I've already completed my Lincoln series, and now I'm collecting Indian heads.
Scalps?
No, Sam, pennies. You see, this is the card, and these little slots you see right there, that's where you put the pennies. And they're classified according to the date and the mint where they're manufactured. Now, you see, Sam, see where the little S is on these? Now, that's for the San Francisco mint. And the D, that's for Denver.
Figure.
And the ones with nothing, that's for Washington, D.C.
Yeah, well, that's a very nice hobby. Pardon me. 300 gumball machines.
You see, that's what I had in mind, Sam. All those pennies. Indian head pennies are scarce, Sam. You have to go through a lot of pennies to find even one. Honestly, sometimes when I go past one of those penny machines, it's all I can... Oh.
F, this is all right between you and me, but don't ever mention your hobby to Mr. Eagle.
No, I won't.
Riddle me this, sweetheart. How does one detective guard 300 gumball machines scattered all over the city?
Well, if they're going to smash all of them, you could just pick out one in the middle and somewhere and wait.
No good. If it's an organized plan of sabotage, there might be some pattern. You seem to have given this some thought, though, Effie. How would you pick them?
In the busy places where they'd have more pennies.
But they're not after the pennies. They take the gum.
Well, then maybe the quiet sections where they don't sell much stuff.
Well, they've knocked over 11 so far, here, there, and everywhere. Busy spots, dead spots. No pattern at all. You know, Effie, maybe I've bitten off more than I can chew. I wasn't sold on Mr. Eagle's theory that the caper was organized sabotage, but I decided to test it out anyway. I learned the operation did follow a pattern, unless it was coincidence that the 11 machines knocked over the previous night were the same 11 machines that had been refilled that afternoon. I checked with the Eagle Company's maintenance man and learned that only 5 had been refilled a day. I picked the one that looked like the easiest to knock over. It was the one in the doorway of a darkened loft building near the Siemens Hiring Hall on Drum Street. At 9 p.m., I strolled down there. The block was deserted. I took a plant in the adjacent doorway and talked to myself until just before midnight. Then I shut up. My heart skipped a beat as she passed under the light. Red hair. My secretary? Then I noticed how she was dressed. Not on the salary I paid. She paused before the gum machine, opened a large handbag, stripped off her long black gloves, dropped them in her purse, and took out a small Boy Scout-type hatchet. She went at it with the enthusiasm of Perry Nation busting up a saloon. I edged around the doorway as she bent over the mess of pennies and gumballs at her feet. When she reached out her hand, I took one more step, and that was all. She was up on her feet facing me, and I saw that hatchet sailing through the air straight at me. Hey!
Now see what you've done.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I won't let it happen again, I hope.
Well, don't just stand there. Let's get out of here. That noise, it'll bring the police down on us.
Yeah, you're right. No, not that way. The alley. And that's how I met you, Thelma, darling. Pausing only to pick up an Indian head penny for luck, I escorted you through the alley to Washington, up Washington to Salon, jogged through Front Street, and followed back to Market, where we entered the Happy Hour Bar and Grill by way of the kitchen. You proceeded unfalteringly to the darkest booth. We sat down and caught our breath. You ordered a pirate's dream. By the way, I did get that recipe. Lime juice, grenadine, passion fruit, a sprig of mint, and 6 jiggers of rum. After 2 swallows, I heard myself saying, now aren't you ashamed of yourself?
But, Sam, why should I be? After what I've been through, I think I deserve a drink.
I didn't mean that. I meant throwing that hatchet at me.
I thought you were Merle.
Who's Merle?
Why, he works for Mr. Chiselhurst.
Yeah, that figures. Now tell me who Mr. Chiselhurst is. Not who he works for, just who he is.
He was acting as my agent for the sale of the pearl.
Well, Natch. Look, please, don't make me say what pearl.
It's called the Black Pearl of Galila Bay. My brother brought it back from the South Pacific when he was in the war.
Oh, yes.
When he went to prison, he gave it to me to keep for him.
So you decided to sell it?
I had no choice. I needed the money desperately to finance his appeal. It comes up next week.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't get that pearl back, I don't know what I'll do. You've got to help me.
What makes you think it's in a gumball machine?
Mr. Chiselhurst took the pearl to show to a man named Junius Eagle, and that's when it disappeared. Mr. Eagle decided not to buy. And when Mr. Chiselhurst returned to the hotel...
Eagle had found the pearl and substituted a ball of blackjack gum. Then what?
Mr. Chiselhurst had Merle follow him. Nothing happened the first 2 days. But day before yesterday, he followed him to his warehouse and saw him drop a single ball of gum into a barrel of them that was waiting to be loaded onto a truck. The pearl must have been hidden in it. Why else would he do a thing like that?
He would put a valuable pearl in a machine where anybody could buy it for a penny.
I suppose it would be safe for a few days. I don't know how these machines work. Well, now you know why I had to break those machines.
No.
You don't believe me?
Mm-mm.
Well, what are you going to do?
Check the psycho wards and find out which one you escaped from.
Hello?
Mr. Eagle?
Speaking.
Spade.
Oh, yeah, I just got in. I've been out making my monthly collection.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I want to talk to you. You're falling down on my job. Another of my machines.
Yeah, I know. Drum Street. I nailed the hoodlum.
Ah. Who's he working for?
Let me ask you one. Did a man named Chiselhurst ever try to sell you a black pearl? Hello, you still on the line? You stopped chewing.
Yes. I think you better come over to my house. Right away.
Hello. Nuts. When I came out of the phone booth, I wasn't surprised to find that you had flown the coop, darling, if I may call you by your last name. But I was surprised at what I found at my client's house. I rang the front doorbell and waited. Nothing happened. Then, through the glass door, I saw a man rush out on the landing at the top of the stairs. He half ran, half stumbled down the long flight to the entrance hall, yanked open the door, and tried to shove past me. I grabbed him.
Hey, get out of my way.
Wait a minute.
Let go. I got to get a doctor.
You're bleeding.
No, not me. I got to get a doctor.
Why don't you phone?
They ripped the wires out. Now let go, or it'll be your fault if he dies.
I memorized his mug, lifted his wallet as we unclinched, and let him go. On the way upstairs, I checked his ID cards. Higgins, Morris L., employer, Eagle Vending Machine Company, occupation, maintenance supervisor. On the floor of a room at the top of the stairs was quite a sight. The floor of the room was covered almost completely with pennies. In the middle of it, sprawled forward like a miser who had been attacked while counting his hoard, was Junius J. Eagle. The wound in the back of his neck could have been caused by a small hatchet. There was a bookkeeper's account sheet open across the desk, and scrawled across the neat rows of figures there were 3 words: Spade, Quarter, and Eagle.
The United States Armed Forces Radio Service is presenting the weekly adventure of Dashiell Hammett's famous private detective, Sam Spade.
And now, back to the Queater-Eagle Caper, tonight's adventure with Sam Spade.
That you, Higgins?
Yeah.
Save yourself the trip upstairs. There's nothing you can do for him.
Oh, dead, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I guess he won't need that doctor I called.
We can use one anyway. Did you tell the doc Eagle had been stabbed?
Yeah, sure I did.
Yeah, that means the law will come with him or ahead of him.
But I don't get it. He must have been killed for the money, but why didn't they take the pennies?
They should have. It'd look better for you if they had.
You're that detective he hired, huh?
That's right. Now, look, Higgins, we haven't got much time. If you want to find out who killed your boss, spill everything you know to me now, before the cops get here. Because they're going to hold you, and they'll hold me, too, if they find me here.
But I don't know a thing, Spade. I just found him like that.
How did you get in the house?
I have a key. He gave me one, so when I came here to pick up the pennies, he wouldn't have to come all the way down to let me in.
For now, tell the cops the door was open. Did he always collect the pennies from the machines himself?
Yeah. He was a coin collector as a hobby. He liked to go through them and save out the odd ones.
You always pick up the money at 1 a.m.?
Oh, no. No, he called me tonight a little past midnight, and he asked me to come right over. Hey, look, you got to believe that.
I do. He said the same thing to me. What do you know about a man named Chiselhurst?
Hey, wait a minute. That's the name of the guy that ran into my truck yesterday coming down the California Incline near Grant. He slammed right into the rear of my truck. I tangled with his chauffeur, some punk kid.
Named Merle?
Yes, that's what they called him. And there was a dame in the car, too, a redhead.
Any report on the accident?
No, the cop took it down on the beat there. There wasn't no damage.
Sounds like we haven't got much more time here.
Oh.
What exactly happened the night the first gun machine on your route was smashed up? Come on.
Well, first off, I went to a bowling alley on Church Street and we moved our machine there. It was discontinued.
Wait a minute. Where did you take it? Back to the shop?
Oh, wait a second. I got it here in my book.
Come on.
All right, I'm hurrying. Here it is, 11864.
Mm-hmm.
No, I exchanged it for an out of order down on Drum Street.
Did you leave the pennies in it?
Oh, sure. They only get collected once a month.
How much gum was in it?
About half full. I didn't refill it until today.
Yeah. What's your system on the refill operation?
Well, I carry about 4 extra machines in the truck. When I go to fill a machine, I take one of the extras already filled out of the truck and trade for the empty.
Yeah.
Then I fill the empty one in the truck, and that saves me from carrying the bag around. Now, is there anything else I can tell you?
Yeah.
Huh?
Does Queater-Eagle mean anything to you?
No.
Okay, now where's the back door? That Queater-Eagle. What was it? Was it a wrestling hole like the Half Nelson? I thought of asking Effie, but I was afraid she'd know. I was sure that if I could find Chiselhurst, I could get all the answers at once. That collision between his car and the rear end of Higgins' truck was a good lead in more ways than one. It meant that at least part of your story, darling, was true. But you neglected to tell me that you, Chiselhurst, and Merle had been tailing Higgins' appointed rounds with a gumball machine. I checked the police report on the accident. The car was registered in Great Britain. The report said transient, no local address, and so to bed. I dreamed it was next Thanksgiving, and I was eating a roasted Queater-Eagle. Then it turned into crow.
Good morning, sir. Do you wish to place a classified ad?
Good morning to you, madam. Indeed, I do.
Kindly write it on this blank.
Kindly read it off this blank.
Queater-Eagle. Interested parties apply Sam Spade. Sutter 37596.
That's right.
That's 9 words, sir. I'll have to charge you for 3 lines anyway. Is there anything you'd like to add?
Yes, but it's not fit to print. Barney's Beanery.
Mr. Spade?
Yeah.
You got it for sale at Queater-Eagle?
Who's speaking?
I am speaking. Sergei Zacharias.
Zacharias.
You are numismatist?
No, this is Mr. Spade himself. Look, I'd like to talk to you personally. Where can I reach you?
Oh, I am by my shop, 2 doors from Belvedere Coffee Shop on O'Farrell Street.
Okay, Mr. Zacharias, I'll be right over.
Sam, wait a moment. I got to talk to you.
Why didn't you do more talking last night? My client might be alive if you had.
Oh, it's terrible. But how could I have known?
You knew about the Queater-Eagle. Why did you spin that yarn about the pearl?
How did you find out about it?
Dead men sometimes do tell tales.
Surely you don't think that I had anything to do with that.
He was only hacked to death with a hatchet like the one you threw at me. That makes you look fine.
All right, I killed him, if that'll make you listen to me. Sam, don't go into that shop.
Please,
it's a trap.
Suit.
You don't know that man Zacharias. He's the cause of all our troubles.
You mean he sold you that hatchet?
Sam, please!
Quit clawing me. Let go.
I won't allow you to go in there. I won't.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? What's the occasion of the squabble? Oh, well, no, it's Mr. Spade.
Yeah, Clancy, this dame here just tried to pick my pocket.
Oh! Pickpocket, is it? Glory be in such a pretty one, too.
Never mind that, Clancy. Just have it locked up. I'll be down later to prefer charges. Hello? Anybody home?
Okay, chums. Just keep on walking. Straight through the back room. One move and I rip you wide open.
Yeah. Better not, Merle. Your boss might not like that.
Smart guy. Knows everybody's name.
Oh, my dear sir. A most propitious meeting. You've brought the Queater-Eagle?
Where's Zacharias?
He's resting at the moment in yonder closet. Oh, no, not dead. Merely under restraint. Bound and gagged. A necessary precaution. Well, shall we talk turkey, or rather, eagle?
Tell you, punk, to take that knife out of my ribs.
Who's a punk?
Now, Merle. There's been quite enough violence.
Check. I think I'll take that knife. Leave it there. Now, sit down.
Merle. Oh, headstrong boy. Now, as to the Queater-Eagle. I'm willing to pay a reasonable reward for its recovery. But first I must tell you that Miss Darling, for whom I'm acting as agent for the sale of the coin, is indeed the legal owner, despite anything Mr. Zacharias may have told you to the contrary. What would you say to $500?
I would say no dice.
1,000?
I would say I'm still listening.
Sir, you seem to exaggerate the value of that tiny gold piece.
It was worth one human life to somebody. That sounds like more than $1,000 to me.
You may find the market valuation of that particular mintage of the Queater-Eagle in my coin catalog, $10,000. But, sir, that valuation is based upon the mistaken belief that there were only two in existence. It was while rummaging in her grandmother's attic that Miss Darling came upon a third. When she brought it to me, I could scarcely credit it. It was matter of official record that two specimens had been stamped out when the die broke. And then it came to me. There must have been a third. Namely, the coin which was in that rude stamping press when the die broke. Closer examination of the Queater-Eagle, now in your possession, revealed certain markings.
Yeah.
Some defective feathers in the war bonnet on the obverse. And a cleavage in the numeral 4 of the date, 1841.
Yeah, all right. So how much is it worth?
Well, as I say, the price last paid was $10,000. I think we may safely assume it will bring several times that amount in today's market. But only, mind you, if but two specimens, not three, are in existence.
So you decided it would be more profitable to clam up about it and see what the owners of the other two coins would pay to keep this one off the market.
Precisely, sir.
How did it get in that gum machine?
Therein lies the tale.
Keep it short, will you? I'm getting hungry.
Well, sir, I brought the Queater-Eagle to Mr. Zacharias.
Yeah.
Who was acting as agent for the owner of the other two coins. An Australian sheep herder, I believe. Retired now.
Yes, I'm glad.
Well, not to put too fine a point on it, Mr. Zacharias' offer was so poor that I took umbrage.
Oh, you didn't?
I gave him a caning and left the premises.
Really?
But I'd gone no farther than half a league up Turk Street when I became aware that two ruffians were skulking at my heels.
No.
Sent, I had no doubt, by Mr. Zacharias to rob me of the Queater-Eagle.
Egad, sir.
Precisely. Knowing full well that they would not dare to strike in a populous, well-lighted resort,
yes.
I entered a bowling alley at the corner of Hyde Street. No pun intended.
Thank you for that, sir.
But there upon the wall, I spied a penny vending machine, and the word Eagle caught my eye. Association of ideas, no doubt.
No doubt.
But that, sir, is how I came to put the Queater-Eagle into Mr. Eagle's gum machine.
Yes, I think I can take it from there. When you went back, the machine had been taken out by the Eagle Company's maintenance man, right?
Not quite. I caught him in the very act of removing the machine and followed him out of the building.
Yeah, but then you lost track of the machine. I found out why. Never mind that now. What I want to know is who followed Mr. Eagle home the night he was killed?
I'd rather not say.
Then all bids are off.
One moment, Mr. Spade.
Yeah?
Am I to infer that your price for the Queater-Eagle necessarily includes bringing the murderer to justice?
Just that, Mr. Chislehurst.
Well, I suppose there's nothing for it but to make the supreme sacrifice. Merle.
Me? You double-crossing pig?
Now, Merle, you know perfectly well you did away with poor Mr. Eagle.
Shut up. I'll cut you to pieces.
Gross insubordination. You deliberately exceeded your instructions. I wanted you to apply only sufficient violence to recover the coin. Instead, you seized the opportunity to satisfy your nauseating bloodlust. Really, Merle?
Cut you to pieces. I'll cut you to pieces.
All right, drop the shiv, Merle. Knock that, you punk.
Egad, that was a near thing, sir. The base ingratitude of that boy. Oh, well, what's done is done. When may I expect delivery of the Queater-Eagle?
I didn't answer him. To cover my embarrassment, I gagged him, manacled him to Merle, and delivered the package marked one murderer, one accessory to the dumbfounded millions of the law. And that, Thelma, darling, I regret to inform you, is still the crop. After I'd sprung you from the pokey, I got hold of Higgins, and we went through every coin out of every Eagle gumball machine in the city of San Francisco. It couldn't happen, but it did. Your Queater-Eagle is, shall we say, no place. Period. End of report.
Sam, I'm disappointed in you.
Well, so am I, sweetheart.
But I'll forgive you if you found even one Indian head penny from my penny card.
Yeah, just one from that machine on Drum Street.
Oh, Sam.
There you are, sweetheart.
Oh, thank you. And it's an old one.
And older than I feel. Go type that up.
Sam, this money, it's counterfeit.
Are you sure?
It's joke money. It says $2.50. You see where it should say 1 cent? $2.50.
Let me see that. $2.50. If an eagle is a $10 gold piece, what is a $2.50 gold piece?
Oh, now, let me see. $5 would be half. Sam.
Right. A Queater-Eagle. Yeah, that's just dirt on it, see? It's gold, really.
Oh, look at it shine.
Like the stars in your eyes, sweetheart.
Oh, you darling. Good night, Sam.
Good night, sweetheart.
The Adventures of Sam Spade, Dashiell Hammett's famous private detective, are produced and directed by William Spear. Sam Spade is played by Howard Duff. Lorene Tuttle is Effie.
This is the United States Armed Forces Radio Service, the voice of information and education.
What time is it?
It's time for the Abbott and Costello Show. We're on the air for ABC here in Hollywood.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go with the Abbott and Costello Show.
Yes, it's the Abbott and Costello Show, produced and transcribed in Hollywood for your listening and laughing pleasure. Chuckles with a carload and music by Matty Malnick. So hold on to your chairs, folks, for here they are, Bud Abbott and Lou Costello.
All right, quiet down.
Need some money, come here.
All right, quiet down. What are you doing with those boxing gloves?
I'm going to enter the Golden Gloves tournament. I've been training.
You, a prize fighter?
Yes, I'm known as Butcher Boy Costello.
Butcher Boy Costello?
Yes, I gave my opponent a left to the heart, a right to the kidneys, a left to the chops, and a right cross to the short ribs.
And then?
He knocked me on my pot roast.
You don't even look like a fighter. Being strong is all in the mind, you know, Costello.
It is?
Sure. You have to think strong. Think of Atlas, and you'll have a shape like him. Think of Hercules, and you'll have a shape like his.
That method won't work with me, Abbott.
Why not?
I keep thinking of Rita Hayworth.
What do you think will happen to you if you got knocked around and got punched, drunk, and goofy?
I can always be a straight man like you.
Sure you can. How do you think you'd look with a cauliflower ear, a mushroom nose, and a squash face?
I'd be the only guy in Hollywood with a built-in home garden.
Costello, you're a moron.
What's that?
You're a moron.
That's enough, Abbott. One more word out of you and I'll fight.
Idiot.
That ain't the word.
Costello, you're in a class with an imbecile.
I know. Want me to help you out with your homework?
I'll get him out of here. Terrible. I never saw you looking so bad, Lou. What happened to you?
What happened?
Yeah.
You know what happened.
What?
I don't get a chance to do nothing on the show.
Oh, stop.
Oh, I went to that quiz show. Truth or coincidences? They asked me a question. When I didn't give them the answer, they hit me over the head with a crowbar and ripped my clothes off and hit me in the face with a pie and squirted dirty water all over me.
Well, that's terrible.
Yeah, but the joke was on them.
It was?
Mm-hmm. I knew the answer all the time.
You should quit hanging around quiz shows trying to win something for nothing. You ought to get yourself a job and go to work.
I tried to. I studied to be a bartender. I went to the bartender school for 2 years, and I still can't get a job.
Why not?
I can't fix a television set.
I thought so. You're just stupid. Your whole family is stupid.
Oh, how can you say that? My Uncle Mike is a very brilliant man. He invented the cotton gin, the telephone, and the steamboat.
What about Whitney, Bell, and Fulton?
Leave the Andrews sisters out of this.
What is your Uncle Mike doing now, Lou?
He's part-time lifeguard at the Del Mar Hotel swimming pool.
Are you kidding? Uncle Mike can't even swim.
That's why he's only working part-time. He had a lot of trouble with Aunt May last week.
He did?
Yeah, he got her a new set of false teeth, and he told her not to take them out. He begged her not to take them out. He pleaded with her not to take them out, but she did.
What happened?
Her head collapsed.
Well, your Aunt May is quite a woman, Lou. She raised quite a family.
Oh, yes. 3 years ago at the Patterson Fair, she won first prize for having the most little boys in one family. She had 15 little boys.
What was first prize?
A little boy.
Never mind that. Whatever happened to your Aunt May's younger sister?
Oh, she graduated from high school this year, and she's so excited she's going to Harvard.
Harvard? Harvard is a boys' school.
Yeah, that's why she's so excited.
She's going to Harvard. That's ridiculous. None of your family ever went to college.
Is that so? I'm taking a night course right now at UCLA.
Well, no, I'm glad to hear
In other words, that's UCLA.
UCLA. Well, disregard UCLA. I'm glad to hear it, Lou. How are you making out?
Not so good. Monday night, the teacher asked each pupil to bring something that would show what they want to be when they get out of school.
Well, now, it sounds interesting.
Yeah, one guy wanted to be a policeman, so he brought a button off a policeman's uniform. One girl wanted to be a nurse, so she brought a button off a nurse's uniform. Another guy wanted to be a fireman, so he brought a button off a fireman's uniform.
And what did you bring?
Nothing.
Why not?
I wanted to be married. How are you going to get a button off of that?
You want to be married. You don't know the first thing about marriage. You don't even know what it takes to make a marriage.
I do so. It only takes two people to make a marriage.
Well, that's right.
A single girl and an anxious mother. far as I'm concerned, marriage is a three-ring circus.
What do you mean a three-ring circus?
Well, first the engagement ring.
Yes.
Then the wedding ring.
Yes.
And then suffering.
Oh, stop. Are you still going with that striptease dancer at the burlesque show?
Oh, sure. Every night I bring her 3 roses.
Does she wear them?
She has to. It's her custom.
What about that new girl that moved in the apartment next to you?
Well, I tell you, Abbott, I had a date with her, and she's a bachelor girl.
Well, what makes you think she's a bachelor girl?
She looks more like a bachelor than she does a girl.
How old a girl is she, Lou?
Abbott, asking a girl's age is like buying a used car.
What do you mean?
Well, you know the speedometer has been set back, but you don't know how far.
Where did you take her on the date?
Well, we went to a soda fountain and had one of those fancy dishes. You know, ice cream and bananas.
Split?
No, I paid the whole check.
Well, she doesn't sound like the kind of girl for you, Costello. Tell me, do you still date that cute little blonde from Pomona?
Oh, sure. I had a date to go horseback riding with her last night.
You did?
Yes, we rode along through the moonlight. It was beautiful. Her horse was nuzzling my horse. My horse was nuzzling her horse.
Ah, it must have been fun.
It was for the horses. My girl didn't show up. I guess she saw it me because I bought her mother a girdle, and her mother got mad, too.
Well, what size does her mother wear? Small, medium, or large?
Oh, no. Women's girdles don't come in those sizes, Abbott.
They don't?
Oh, no.
What sizes do they come in?
Large, larger, and here comes the showboat.
Hello, Uncle Bud. Hello, Uncle Louie.
It's Abbott's nephew, folks. I left orders with the doorman not to let you in. Now, how did you get past him?
I held your script under his nose and then stepped over his body.
There must be a way to keep this guy out of here. Now, I've got it. I'll hypnotize him. Come over here, Norman.
Oh, now, wait a minute, Costello. What are you going to do to him?
I'm going to hypnotize him and put him to sleep. Look me straight in the eye, Norman.
Okay.
You're going to sleep. Abba-dabba, sleep. Abba-dabba, sleep. Abba-dabba, sleep.
I think it's working, Uncle Louie.
It is?
Yeah, my abba-dabba is asleep.
Now, you lay off, Norman. He's my sister Olive's boy. And Olive's a very lovely person and a big woman in this town.
I noticed that. Your sister Olive is built like the state of Indiana.
Just what do you mean?
She has a large South Bend.
My sister Olive is a leader of society. Before she moved to Hollywood, she was the rage of Kansas City.
Your sister Olive would throw any city into a rage. She came to the right place when she came to Hollywood. She's a typical Hollywood girl.
What do you mean?
A Hollywood girl at 30 has wrinkles. At 35, she has gray hair. And at 40, she becomes a blonde and starts all over again.
Say what you want about my sister Olive, but she's a very well-educated woman. She's a college graduate. And she has a sheepskin.
I noticed that. She ought to try using Jergens lotion.
You know, you have no business ridiculing my family. Now, last week you were picking on my wife. My wife comes from one of the finest families in California. She's a Tracy.
Any relation to Dick Tracy?
Certainly not. Dick Tracy is a character in a comic book.
Your wife is no oil painting.
Hello, boys.
Hey, look, Costello, it's our secretary, Viola Vaughn.
Well, Viola, you certainly look lovely tonight. What is that you're wearing?
Oh, do you like it? This is my nightclub dress.
Nightclub dress?
Don't you get it, Abbott? No cover.
Oh, you look gorgeous tonight. You and I would make a lovely pair. We'd be just like a couple of lovebirds.
Would we?
Oh, I'll show you. First, I put one wing around you like this. Then I put my other wing around you like this. Then I beak up close to your beak. Then I coo softly.
Oh, what do I do?
Don't stand there, Viola. Drop a worm in his mouth.
I'm serious about her. And you're not. Why, Viola, I'd bring you the moon on a silver platter.
Oh, that's wonderful, Abbott. How about you, Costello? Would you bring me the moon on a silver platter?
What do I look like, a waiter?
The moon on a silver platter is a poetic expression like they use in song.
Oh, you know I wrote a song about the moon? A very beautiful thing, too.
Oh, what's the name of it?
I call it Carolina Moon, What Are You Doing Over Glendale?
Stop, Costello. You know nothing about writing songs.
Oh, I not only write songs, I sing them. Why, when I was in kindergarten, every morning I would get up in front of the class and sing Rockabye Baby all the way through.
Well, that was marvelous.
Yeah, there was nothing to it. I was 21 years old at the time.
You know any other songs, Costello?
Oh, every night I lay in bed and I sing an Irish lullaby. Is
that put you to sleep, Costello?
Certainly. You don't think I'd stay awake and listen to that howling, do you?
Well, I saw you last night, Costello. I saw you. You had a cat on a leash. Hey, that certainly is a funny-looking cat. Is he yours?
Yes, he's mine. He's a football cat. I call him First Down.
What do you name the cat First Down?
Every night he's got 10 yards to go.
Well, instead of being out walking a cat on a leash, a boy your age ought to be out with a girl.
Well, I like cats better. They're smarter than girls anyway.
What makes you say that cats are smarter than girls?
Well, Abbott, no matter how a girl tries, she can't wash her face with her tongue.
Pay no attention to him, Viola. Why don't you come over and see the preview of our new picture, Viola? Huh? I do some love scenes in the picture, and I want you to see my fade-out kiss.
You mean she'll see your faded-out kisser? Anyway, Viola has got a date with me.
Well, I don't think I'm going to keep it, Costello.
Why not?
Well, last Sunday he took me riding, and he insisted I wear a riding habit.
Naturally.
Monday he took me hiking, and he insisted I wear a hiking suit.
Naturally.
Tuesday he took me to dinner, and he insisted I wear a dinner gown.
Well, why are you breaking the date tonight?
Tonight he wants to take me to a birthday party.
Well, that did it. It's been a lot of fun, and it's been a beautiful evening up to now, Mabel.
Mabel? My name is Viola.
Well, whatever your name is, it's certainly been fun.
Get him out of here!
Ladies and gentlemen, Abbott and I heard a young singer in New York several weeks ago, and we liked him very much, and we brought him back to Hollywood to join our show, and here he is, and we hope you like him too, Hal Winters.
El cumba, 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 cumbanchero. A bongo, 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 bongo cero. Brigati che va sonando cumbanchero. Bongo cero che se va. Bongo cero che se va. El cumba, 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 cumbanchero. A bongo, 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 bongo cero. Brigati che va sonando cumbanchero. Bongo cero che se va. Bongo cero che se va. Sueño ritombo rickety, bum 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 ba. Y sueño ripica rickety, bum 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 ba. El cumba 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 cumbanchero, a bongo 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 cero. Rickety que va sonando cumbanchero, bongo cero que se va, bongo cero que se va. El cumba, 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 cumbanchero. A bongo, 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 bongo cero. Rickety que va sonando cumbanchero. Bongo cero que se va. Bongo bonchero, bango cero que se va, bango cero que se va. Y sueña ritambo, rickety, bum 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 ba. Y sueña ritica, rickety, bum 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 ba. El cumba 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 cumbachero, a cumba 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 cumbachero. Rickety que va sonando cumbachero, bango cerro que se va, bango cerro que se va.
Costello, something's got to be done about the parking conditions around this studio. Tonight I couldn't see a parking space in front of the studio, in back of the studio, or even across the street from the studio.
Could be worse.
What do you mean?
Yeah, but suppose you had a car.
Yeah. Well, never mind that. Did your Uncle Mike drive you down here tonight?
No, my Uncle Mike just took his California driver's test today. You should have seen him. He got in a car with the inspector, backed into a truck, bumped into a streetcar, and then he crashed into a stone wall.
Did he pass?
We won't know till next Wednesday.
Why not?
That's the day the inspector gets out of the hospital.
Did your Uncle Mike go to see his favorite program, What's Doing, Ladies?
Yes, and there was a line in front of that studio 2 blocks long.
Never mind that. How did he like What's Doing, Ladies?
I don't know. By the time he got in, they were through doing it.
I don't know. You know, your Uncle Mike is an ignoramus. He ought to get himself an education.
Yes, he's got one, Abbott. Why, 10 years ago, Uncle Mike was a garbage collector without an education. Then he went to night school and he graduated. And what a difference that made in him.
What is he now?
A garbage collector with an education.
Well, never mind him, Costello. What is your Sam Shovel detective story for tonight?
It's a fascinating case, Abbott. I call it the case of the Curbstone murder, or Gertie, get out of the gutter. And let the water go by.
Sounds intriguing. Let's get on with the case.
Yeah, let's do that.
And now the makers of Smudge Pot cigarettes present the further adventures of Sam Shovel, Private Detective. But first, a word about our product, Smudge Pot cigarettes. Smudge Pots are the only cigarettes that contain no nicotine, no harmful tars, no tobacco. These cigarettes are made only from the finest domestic and Turkish towels. And remember our slogan, Smudge Pots are the only cigarettes that contain alum. Our slogan is, pucker while you puff. Now go to your cigar store tonight. They will give you a package of Smudge Pots for nothing. The package has no sharp edges. Take them home and throw them in your dresser. What a cigarette. So free, so easy on the drawers. And now to the adventures of Sam Shovel, Private Detective.
Yes, I'm Sam Shovel, Private Detective. I'm sitting in my little office looking at my new office safe. This time I got a real office safe. When I go home at night, I lock my office in it. I see a piece of string around my finger. Suddenly I remember what it's for. It's to remind me to take the string off my finger. I reach in my pocket for my tobacco. There's a big hole in my pocket. That's the last time I'll buy chewing tobacco. It always shoots a hole in my pocket. This detective racket is plenty tough. You've got to work in all kinds of weather. Just listen to that wind howling outside.
I'll give you that if you'll give me this.
I'll give you this if you give me that. It's a trade wind. It was such a nice night as this that I was called to solve the famous farmyard murder. A fiendish farmer had cut off his hired man's head. He hid it in the alfalfa. What a tough case. It was like finding a noodle in a haystack. I decide to shave. I lather my face. The razor hums through my whiskers.
St. Louis woman with all her diamond rings.
I always use Gillette Blues blades. I decided to dial up a little in case a client should come in. I put on my swallowtail coat. I take it off. Seems silly for a man my age to wear a coat made of swallowtail. I noticed the headline in the morning paper. The country is in a strange position. On the next page it says eggs are going up. Chickens must be in a strange position, too. Suddenly the phone rings. Hello? Yes, this is Sam Shovel, the detective. Somebody that wants me to handle a case. Yes? No. No, I can't work that cheap. No, you know my prize. What's that? 5,000? Okay, I'll take the case. Right, 5,000. But remember, all Tootsie Rolls, no jelly beans. I thought of my friend, Lieutenant Abbott of the Homicide Squad. I might get him to help me on this case. Some people think Lieutenant Abbott has a screw loose in his head, but I know different. I tightened that screw in his head only yesterday. One thing I will say for Lieutenant Abbott, he knows his onions. He can walk in any vegetable store and say, that's an onion. But he's a real cop. Abbott don't know the meaning of the word intimidation. And that's only one of a million words you don't know the meaning of.
Hello, Sam Shovel.
It's my pal, Lieutenant Abbott of the Homicide Squad.
Sam, I'd like to leave my new cowhide briefcase in your office.
That's a pretty briefcase, Lieutenant.
Yeah, it's genuine cowhide. Open it.
Moo.
The cow is still hiding in it.
There's a picture of your wife in it, too. She looks kind of different in this picture.
It's her hair. She's wearing a page boy. Don't she look nice?
It's hard to tell. The page boy's feet are hanging down over her face.
Enough of this nonsense, Sam. The cops caught an old friend of yours last night. Shirley, the shoplifter.
Beautiful Shirley, the shoplifter. I once trailed her through a department store, through the shoe department, through the jewelry department, the furniture department, then I caught her in men's underwear.
This is serious, Sam. Shirley is in the prison hospital. She's unconscious. She keeps moaning, Perry. Perry! Perry!
You must be in the state of Como.
Sam, if you want to see Shirley alive, we better get over to the hospital at once. Let's go.
We arrived at the hospital. We were walking down the corridor. I was reading the signs on the door. Dr. Kildare, surgery, back in 10 minutes. Dr. Nichols, surgery, back in 15 minutes. Dr. Condon, perjury, back in 20 years.
Sam, here comes the doctor that's taking care of Shirley the shoplifter.
He looks like a phony to me.
I heard that, young man. I'll have you know that I've operated on over 300 patients, and I never lost a single one of them.
You didn't?
No, I know where each one of them is buried.
Doctor, can we go in and see Shirley now?
Yes, but don't stay too long, please. The patient must not have too much excitement.
Why not?
How do I know? All the radio doctors say that. My goodness. Aren't you Sam Shovel, the detective?
That's me.
Man, from the looks of you, you need medical attention. Shovel, if you'll come here tomorrow between 2 and 4 or between 6 and 8. Remember, between 2 and 4 or 6 and 8, I'll examine your head.
Why can't I come between 4 and 6?
That's when they're examining my head.
Come on, Sam Shovel. Here's Shirley's room.
Oh, poor Shirley, my poor Shirley.
Sir, who are you? And what are you doing here?
I'm Shirley's father. She's in the next room. She's got appendicitis. None of the doctors will operate on her. I'm afraid she'll die.
Cheer up, friend. I will operate on Shirley.
You? I thought you were a detective.
Before I became a detective, I was known as young Dr. Shovel.
Are you sure you can do it, Sam?
Am I sure I can do it? Certainly. I'll skin out to the car and get my satchel of surgical instruments.
Thank goodness he's got his satchel. She's right in there, Sam.
Here I go. Has anybody got a hammer?
Here's a hammer.
Thanks. Anybody got a chisel?
Here's a chisel.
Anybody got a blowtorch?
Wait a minute, Sam. Sam, hammer, chisel, blowtorch. What are you doing to Shirley?
What, Shirley? First, I got to open my satchel.
Costello, with Sam Shovel, you were really digging them up tonight. Get it? Shovel, digging them up? It's a joke, son. I dug up a joke.
Yes, and you'd better bury it again. Abbott, let's leave the jokes to our writer.
You mean we got writers?
Oh, he's only kidding, folks. He knows our writing staff. We're headed by Eddie Foreman with Paul Conlon, Pat Costello, Martin Ragaway, and Len Stern.
And I know that our producer is Charles Vander.
That's pretty good for Abbott, folks, when you consider Vander's only been on the show 2 years.
Good night, folks.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Listen each Thursday night at this time for another great Abbott and Costello show, produced and transcribed in Hollywood. Be sure to stay tuned for the outstanding entertainment which follows throughout the evening on this ABC station.
What time is it?
It's time for the Abbott and Costello Show. We're on the air for ABC here in Hollywood.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go with the Abbott and Costello Show.
Yes, it's the Abbott and Costello Show, produced and transcribed in Hollywood for your listening and laughing pleasure. Chuckles with a carload and music by Matty Malnick. So hold on to your chairs, folks, for here they are, Bud Abbott and Lou Costello.
Well, it's about time you got here. Where were you?
Well, Abbott, I met all the crown heads of Hollywood today.
Costello, there are no crown heads in Hollywood.
Abbott, you never walked through a picket line, have you?
Stop this nonsense and tell me where you've been.
Well, I was helping my Uncle Mike with his new invention. He's invented a plane that goes 5,000 miles an hour and goes to London in 5 minutes.
Wait a minute. If it goes 5,000 miles an hour and goes to London in 5 minutes, how does it stop?
Let London get a guy to work on that.
Costello, your Uncle Mike is as big a dope as you are.
Oh, yeah? Well,
Yeah.
my Uncle Mike's a smart man, Abbott. For 10 years, he ran the Chase National Bank for the investors.
He did?
Yes, sir. And for the next 10 years, investors ran a national chase for Uncle Mike.
Has Uncle Mike ever been in jail, Lou?
Yes. One time he got so full of Christmas spirit that they threw him in jail for singing Christmas carols.
Well, lots of people sing Christmas carols.
On the 4th of July?
I...
Poor Uncle Mike, he's in a hospital. He's got a mule on his nose.
No, a mule. You mean a mole?
No, not after the mule kicked him in a kisser. He's got a mule there.
All right. Costello, what keeps you from being the biggest idiot in the world?
I guess I'm too fat for my height.
Oh, get him out of here. now, dear. Where have you been?
I was across the street having a beef stew.
Well, how was it?
Terrible. It had nothing in it but beef tongue and oxtails.
Well, what's wrong with beef tongues and oxtail?
Nothing. But who's getting all that stuff in between?
Look, hey, Lou, why don't you come over to my house for dinner? We always have a crowd. My wife's dinners are talk of the town, and they're always informal.
What do you mean informal?
Well, we don't dress for our dinners.
No wonder they're the talk of the town.
Well, one thing, there's always plenty of meat at our house.
Last time I was there, your wife gave me rabbit stew, and the next day when I came over, your cat was missing.
Just a minute. Are you trying to insinuate that my wife served you cat meat?
All I know is every time I met a dog on the street, my back arches.
My wife is a very particular cook. Her kitchen is immaculate. That's more than I can say about your Aunt May. Her kitchen is a disgrace. Her sink is filled with eggshells. The drawers in her kitchen cabinet are full of carrot tops and wilted lettuce. She's sloppy.
She is not. That's her hobby. She collects garbage. You know, garbage is the same as antiques.
Garbage is the same as antiques?
Certainly, it's a collector's item, ain't it?
Costello, you must study to be an ignoramus. You couldn't be any dumber if you were twins.
Oh, yes, I could. If I was twins, there'd be two of us, and we could help each other.
Costello, I don't know why I associate with you. I'm a college man, a fraternity man. See this? Phi Beta Kappa.
Ha-ha. Look at this.
What's that?
Half a can of tuna.
That trouble is... You're illiterate. You spend your spare time... Why don't you spend your spare time reading, Lou? Trying to improve your mind. Take me. I read a lot. There's nothing to improve your thinking like a bookcase well stacked.
Abbott, when I think of something well stacked, I ain't thinking of a bookcase.
Costello, man, would have to go a long way to meet a dope as stupid as you.
Oh, no, you wouldn't. I'm willing to travel.
The trouble with you is that you're an ignoramus. Do you know what an ignoramus is?
Sure, and I like his partner, too.
His partner?
Ain't you ever heard of Ignoramus and Andy?
No. That's a sample of your mentality. Costello, you ought to see a psychiatrist.
I went to one last week. He told me I got a split personality. I'm really two people, Abbott.
You've got enough personality to split with 10 people.
Just a minute. Don't laugh. Show me where it says that in the slip.
Never mind.
Now, watch out, Abbott. You're getting me mad. I can hardly hold my temper in.
It's kind of silly for you to hold your temper in when the rest of you is spread out all over the place.
Are we both on the same page?
I don't know. Certainly we are. The trouble with you is you can't read. You never went to school.
I just saw. I went to Colt Hill High School in Patterson, New Jersey.
Well, wait a minute. When did you go to high school?
September 11th, 1935.
You mean you only went one day?
You mean you're supposed to go back?
No wonder you're so stupid.
I can't help it, Abbott. I led a very sad life. When I was a kid, my father used to beat me over the head with a baseball bat. My mother used to beat me over the head with a baseball bat. My brother Pat used to hit me over the head with a baseball bat. My Uncle Mike used to hit me over the head with a baseball bat. My Uncle Jimmy Kelly used to hit me over the head with a baseball bat. My Uncle Tom Zismus used to hit me over the head with a baseball bat.
My goodness.
Everybody hit me over the head with a baseball bat.
That's terrible. That was a terrible family.
Yeah, but what a baseball team we had.
You must have been a pretty tough kid to stand all that abuse.
I was a pretty tough kid, Abbott. I belonged to the toughest gang in Patterson. We were so tough that when we walked down Main Street and Market Street, even the sewers backed up.
Did any of your old gang become successful, Lou?
Oh, yes, they did. Did you ever hear of Joe Buzzo?
Yes.
He went into business. He's making money hand over fist.
No, you mean hand over fist.
He's in the tire business, and in that business, it's hand over fist.
Lou, I remember Bozzo. I seem to remember him. Wasn't he the kid that got lost? Wasn't he the kid that got lost in the woods?
Yes, he was in the woods for 5 days, had nothing to eat but pine needles.
Pine needles?
Yep.
Did they have any bad effect on him?
Well, only when he got home, his mother made him a big dish of spaghetti in his stomach, knitted a pair of socks out of it.
Well, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Everybody in that gang, they all amounted to something, but except you.
I'm doing all right, Abbott. Only yesterday, MGM called me up and wanted to use me in a screen test, but I turned them down.
You turned down a screen test? Why?
They wanted to throw me against it to see if it was strong.
You couldn't work for anybody. I ought to get rid of you myself and get myself another partner.
Who would work with you?
Oh, I could work with a cow. I could get lots of laughs.
How could you get a lot of laughs with a cow?
You'd be surprised at the things I could pull on her.
Hello, boys.
Hey, look, Costello, it's our secretary, Viola Vaughn.
Oh, I feel so good tonight.
Just a minute, Viola. I object the way you come in here every week and hug and kiss me.
I don't hug and kiss you.
I know, that's what I object to. Viola, you look lovely tonight. That's a beautiful dress you have on.
Do you like it? It's made of jersey.
Looks a little tight around Patterson.
It's supposed to be tight. It's a half and half dress. It's half cocktail and half dinner gown.
Which half are you wearing?
Never mind. Have you heard from your folks since you've been out here?
Oh, yes. I got a card this morning. They're driving out, and last night they stopped at a little place outside New Orleans called Howe's Bayou.
How's Bayou?
Fine. How's Bayou?
This keeps up, I'm going to turn my ice machine business.
What'd you say?
If this keeps up, I'm going to turn my ice machine business over to my brother Pat.
Well, pay no attention to Viola. He's just jealous.
I am not.
Well, Mr. Abbott is right, Costello. I can see right through you.
Well, it was a little warm today to wear a slip.
Costello, you're not fooling anybody. Viola's getting wise to you. Last week was her birthday, and you didn't even buy her a present.
Well, I didn't really expect any, Bud. I think Costello's the type that gets cheap around Christmas time.
Just a minute, Viola. That's a nasty thing to say. Costello gets cheap around Christmas time?
Thanks, Abbott.
Costello's just as cheap all the rest of the year.
If the Plasters Union is listening, have Bud Abbott's overalls ready in the morning. Abbott will be back on the job.
Ah, cut it out, Costello. You're just jealous because Viola and I are more popular than you are.
You're popular?
Certainly. Have you noticed every week when I come to the broadcast, there's a mob outside that grabs me and asks me for my autograph?
Sure, but Abbott, I'm asking you. Do you think it's worth it?
What do you mean, is it worth it?
Listen up every Thursday like Dinah Shore.
You see, Viola? He is jealous of our popularity. Go ahead, Viola. Tell him how popular you are.
Well, I don't like to brag, Costello, but I was over at RKO yesterday and walked on a set, and Cary Grant kissed me 3 times.
So what? I was over at MGM yesterday. I bent over to tie my shoe, and Lassie licked my face.
Costello, have you been showing Viola around Hollywood the way you promised?
Sure, I took her to Republic Studios. All the cowboys were there. Didn't we have fun, Viola?
Oh, yes, Costello. It sure was funny when you ran in that dark closet to play post office, and that cowboy shoved his horse in with you.
His horse? This is terrible. I'll see you later.
Where are you going?
Oh, where am I going? I gotta go over to that corral and get back my fraternity pin. Ladies and gentlemen, Abbott and I heard a young singer in New York several weeks ago, and we liked him very much, and we brought him back to Hollywood to join our show, and here he is, and we hope you like him too, Hal Winters.
I'd love to get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself you in my arms evermore. Leave all your lovers a-weeping on the faraway shore. Out on the briny with the moon big and shiny, melting your heart of stone. I'd love to get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself alone. There is no verse to this song, 'cause I don't want to wait a moment too long to say that I'd love to get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself alone. I'd love to get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself alone.
Now get out of here and stay out of here.
Rabbit, who hit you?
The sound man. I like to fool around with the sound effects. Every time I go over there and touch the stuff, he hits me.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Huh. You can't do that to my partner. Come on. We're going over there and we'll tell him. Now, there's the sound effects department, Abbott. Go ahead. Come on. Fool around with anything you like.
Thanks, Pat.
Blow the whistles. Anything.
Oh, boy, this is fun.
Make a train.
Yeah. So, you're fooling around with my stuff again, eh? Ow! What's he doing to me? He's going to say something?
I certainly am.
What?
Abbott, if you don't stop fooling with this guy's stuff, he's going to knock your brains out.
It's all my fault for listening to you. From now on, I'll take care of myself. I can stand up for my rights.
Well, why don't you stand up for your rights for that guy?
How could I? His lefts kept knocking me down.
Let's go back there, Rabbit. Somebody's writing this wrong. Let's go back there, Rabbit. I'll take care of you. I'm plenty tough. Here, feel my muscle. Go ahead and feel it.
Muscle. I can't feel anything but a red corpuscle.
Yeah, but ain't it got a hard head?
Who are you kidding? I'm the guy's got muscle. I used to be a prize fighter. I was one of the cleanest fighters in the ring.
You should have. You should have been. They threw enough water on you. I'm the guy that can fight. I remember the last guy I fought. I hit him so hard that he hollered uncle.
Well, who were you fighting with?
My little 3-year-old nephew, Tony.
I thought so. You can't fight and you can't act. In fact, none of your family has any talent.
Just a minute.
Yeah.
How about my cousin Vincent? He had a great voice, but he could only sing while taking a bath. They used to wheel him out on the stage in a bathtub. He'd sing while taking a bath, but they fired him after his first performance.
Why?
When the people started applauding, he forgot himself and stood up and took a bow.
What is he doing now?
Writing songs. You should hear his new song. He took a little of it from Irving Berlin, a little from Cole Porter, a little from Sigmund Rundberg.
What did he get?
3 lawsuits.
Forget about your cousin. Wait a minute. What's all that mail doing in your pockets?
Abbott, that's my fan mail. Everybody in the country is talking about my great character, Sam Shovel. Here, I'll read one. Dear Lou Costello, I'm simply crazy about your Sam Shovel detective programs. Last week, as I sat listening to your show, you were so thrilling I froze to my seat. I'm coming over tonight to see you.
There's a guy out here to see you, Costello.
What does he look like?
He's a short man with a frozen seat.
Come on, Costello. Let's get on with the show. What is your Sam Shovel case for tonight?
It's one of my smaller cases, Abbott. I call it the case of the sailor who was shot while having Hedy Lamarr and Lana Turner's pictures on his chest, or he died with his buttes on.
Sounds interesting. Let's do it.
Okay.
And now the makers of Crummies, the breakfast food that dares to be different, presents The Adventures of Sam Shovel, Private Detective. But first, a word about our product, Crummies. Crummies is the only breakfast food that comes ready to serve, we put in the sugar, strawberries, milk, and cream right into the package. Look for it on your grocer's shelf in the large, soggy box. And Crummies is fine for the youngsters. You can safely feed Crummies to a 2-year-old. Some of the well-known 2-year-olds that eat Crummies are Citation, Entrust, and Bazooka. Crummies is the only breakfast food that is shot from cannon. So remember, when opening the package, stand back. And friends, mark my words. No cereal is as good as Crummies. You can put that in your pipe and smoke it. In fact, it tastes better if you put it in your pipe and smoke it. And now for the further adventures of Sam Shovel, Private Detective.
Yes, I'm Sam Shovel. Sam Shovel, Private Detective. I don't feel so good today. Last night my fraternity invited me to a football dinner. That's the last time I'll eat football for dinner. I'm kind of tired, too. I traveled all night. I rode the chief in from Albuquerque. Next time I'm going to take a train. Riding piggyback on an Indian is murder. I was down there trying to get a conviction on one of my cases, Maxie the murderer. But he had a clever lawyer. I charged him with murder, but the jury whitewashed him. I charged him with larceny, but the jury whitewashed him. Then I took him to a Turkish bath. I had to get all that whitewash off him. My correspondence was piled up away. Wow, a lot while I was away. I see a carbon copy of the letter I sent to Sears and Roebuck for a pair of handcuffs. It reads, send handcuffs. If good, we'll send check. Then I pick up their answer. It reads, send check. If good, we'll send handcuffs. That reminds me I may get called on another case. I think I'll clean my Remington before I put it back in my pocket. Someday I'm going to buy a gun. I get tired carrying a typewriter in my pocket. Suddenly I look up. There on the wall of my office is an oil painting. Bought it last year. It's pretty, but it's a lot of trouble. Every day I got to oil it. I glance across the court. The beautiful stenographer in the insurance office is just coming to work. She's punching the time clock. The clock punched her back. I pick up my morning paper. On the front page is a picture of John L. Lewis. John L. Lewis on the front page. I study his face. I'm trying to figure which eyebrow has the Tony. Looks like another slow day for the detective business. As I sit here in my little office, I'm unhappy. I'm down in the dumps. Whenever I'm in this office, I feel down in the dumps. That's not strange. My office is located at the dumps. Across from my office is a stationery store. There's no sign on it, but I'm sure it's a stationery store. I've been watching it for 2 years. It hasn't moved an inch. I just remember last week my pal, Lieutenant Abbott, invited me to dinner, and I must send his wife a bread and butter note. That's a sloppy job. There's nothing I hate worse than writing on bread and butter. I glance out at the window in the parking lot. They're getting ready to move my car again to let another one out. I hope the owner moves it, not the reckless attendant. Thank goodness the owner moved it. I noticed my pal, Lieutenant Abbott, in the homicide squad coming this way. He's a regular bloodhound. When he's after a crook, he can smell a trail. In fact, he smells any place. One thing about Lieutenant Abbott, he speaks straight from the shoulder. He's got to. That's where his mouth is. Just then, Lieutenant Abbott walks into the office.
Hello, Sam Shovel. Sam, I just had the most sensational lunch. What a meal. I ordered pork chops, bacon, fried ham, pig's knuckles.
When Lieutenant Abbott eats, he goes hog wild.
Well, a cop has got to keep his strength up, Sam. I never know when I'll get in a fight.
Lieutenant Abbott is right. One thing I'll say for him, he never ran away from a fight. He always takes a taxi.
Sam, I'm happy today. I'm feeling pretty chipper. I'm really chipper.
Lieutenant Abbott is not lying. Nobody is chipper than he is. He's the chippest man I ever met. He lives at the Fiddle Hotel. It's a violin. Rooms are $1 a night and up. If you get a room for $1, you're up all night.
Sam, I thought I heard something moving. The sound came from that bureau.
We crossed the office to the bureau and started opening the drawers.
There's nobody here. won't find me here.
It's my Bureau of Missing Persons.
Speaking of missing persons, Sam, what happened to that crooked musician you were trailing?
Lieutenant Abbott was referring to Matty Banjo Head Malnick, the leader of one of the crookedest bands in this country.
Sam, how can you say that? Matty's boys are all artists.
They must be artists. I know they're not musicians. Lieutenant, when Matty Banjo Head Malnick heard I was after him, he took it on the lam. That was 3 weeks ago.
Hiya, Sam Shovel.
He's still on that lam.
Sam, you gotta help me. That Bergman gang is trying to shake me down for $10,000. And I'm afraid I'll have to pay through the nose.
Why should you have to pay through the nose?
That's where I keep my money.
What a clever crook that Malnick is. When he needs money, he don't have to blow a safe. He just blows his nose. Just look at it. I'd like to have his nose full of Canadian nickels.
Malnick, you'll have to get out of here. Sam and I are talking business.
I'll go, but first I want to give Sam this batch of cookies I baked for him. Here, Sam, they're your favorite kind, policeman cookies.
Policeman cookies?
Sure, ain't you never heard of cop cakes? So long, copper.
Everybody's got good riders but me. I'm going to have to start paying next week. That Malnick is a very clever boy. He ought to go over to the Eagle Laundry and put his head in with the flat work.
Well, never mind him, Sam. Hey, look who's coming across the street. It's Two Gun Gertie.
Two Gun Gertie, that gorgeous gun moll. Once I asked her to marry me, but she refused. She's too class conscious.
Gertie is class conscious?
I ain't got no class, and she's conscious of it. Just as I finished making this clever remark, the door burst open, and Gertie entered my office.
Sam Shovel, my darling. Oh, Sam, you gotta help me.
What's up, Gert?
The cops are after me. They think I'm hiding something. They think I've got it on me.
You may have it on you, but you sure ain't hiding anything.
Careful, Sam. She's up to something.
Oh, Sam, you gotta help me. If you do, I'll be your slave. I'll cook for you. I'll bake for you. I'll sew for you.
Keep going, Gert. You're bound to hit something I like.
You're a card, Sam. Come here. I'm gonna let you kiss me.
Sam Shovel, where are your manners? Where are your manners? How dare you kiss this gun moll right before me?
Wait your turn, Lieutenant. I'll kiss you next.
Sam, why don't we start going steady again? We could be so happy. Look out the window, Sam. See those two lovebirds in that tree?
Yes.
Why can't we be like them and do what they're doing?
Okay, but I don't think the branches will hold us.
Sam, this is ridiculous. You're a cop and she's a crook. She's not for you.
Keep out of this, Flatfoot. I'll prove to Sam that I'm the girl for him. I'll give him a kiss that'll bust the buttons off his vest.
That I'd like to see.
Come here, Sam.
Sam Shovel, say something.
Has any lady in the audience got a needle and thread?
Costello. We're a little late, so you better say thanks to this lovely audience in the studio and to all the swell people who are listening in at home.
Thanks for listening, folks. And I would like to thank the people that help us bring you this show every Thursday night. Our writing staff is headed by Eddie Foreman with Paul Conlon, Pat Costello, Martin Ragaway, and Leonard Stern.
And thanks to Matty Melnick and all his boys and our vocalist, Hal Winters.
And thanks also to our producer, Charles Vander. We'll be back again at the same time next Thursday.
Good night, folks.
Good night to everybody in Patterson. Good night.
Listen each Thursday night at this time for another great Abbott and Costello show, produced and transcribed in Hollywood. Be sure to stay tuned for the outstanding entertainment which follows throughout the evening on this ABC station.
The Adventures of Sam Spade, Detective.
Very funny. Certainly took you long enough.
Oh, thank you, Sam. Well, do you like them? The girls?
I guess so. It's your own hair, I trust.
Oh, yes, Sam. When it's brushed out, you'll never know anything happened.
Whenever you're ready, Curly.
Oh, gee, you like it that well?
Yeah, very cute.
Well.
It's a business. To Detective Lieutenant Dundee, Homicide Detail, San Francisco Police, from Samuel Spade, license number 137596, subject the Bouncing Betty Caper. Here, Dundee. It all began on a Wednesday. My secretary, Miss Effie Perrine, tiptoed into my office and laid an engraved calling card on the desk in front of me. The name on it was Randall Carruthers. She said he looked like money, so I said, show her in. Or him in. She did.
Good morning, sir. Do you wish the morning paper?
Thanks. I've read it.
Dear me.
What's the matter?
This ashtray, sir. Have you a silent butler?
I don't even have a noisy one.
No. In all my years of service, it has been my constant endeavor to keep things neat and tidy, down to the smallest details.
I see. Well, if it bothers you, just dump those butts into the wastebasket.
Very well, sir. If you will pardon the presumption, sir, you could use a well-trained servant in this establishment. Waste paper baskets clean and empty at all times. Never allow refuse to accumulate.
That's not refuse. That's this month's bills.
So I noticed, sir. I also noticed that you have not opened them. From this, I conclude that your services are immediately available.
Yeah, and I conclude that in spite of your glad rags and fancy handle, you are somebody's butler.
Oh, that is correct, sir. I am first butler in the household of Dr. Mark McGraw.
First?
Bleak Cliff is the name of the estate. It's near the village of Squid Beach, some 50 miles in a southerly direction on the Pacific coast.
You know, I think I'm going to like you as a client, Mr. Carruthers. I mean, it's refreshing to get a few accurate facts without, shall we say, priming the pump.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
To continue, not counting the staff, there reside at Bleak Cliff 3 persons. Dr. McGraw, master of the house since the death of his wife, his stepson, Mr. Anthony McGraw, of whom more later, and Mr. Anthony's sister, Miss Cathy. It is on her behalf that I've come to you, sir.
What is her problem, Mr. Carruthers?
The correct form of address is Carruthers, sir, not Mr. Carruthers.
Check.
Yes, thank you, sir. Now, as to Miss Cathy's problem, sir, someone is attempting to murder her. Specifically, she has upon several occasions been shot at from ambush. Twice she has awakened in the night to feel the hands of an assailant closing about her throat. And only yesterday, she narrowly escaped death when her motor car went out of control owing to some blackguard tampering with the steering mechanism. And upon numerous other occasions...
That's enough. You have convinced me that she indeed has a problem. What do the local police think?
No one has been to the police, sir.
Why not?
It's a delicate situation, sir. Miss Cathy's brother, Mr. Tony, is undergoing treatment for nervous disorders.
Mm-hmm.
The family did not wish to place him in an institution, and since Dr. McGraw, his stepfather, is a psychiatrist, he is allowed to remain at home.
I see. He's flipped. Where do I fit in, Carruthers?
Well, sir, if a reputable gentleman such as yourself were to come to Bleak Cliff, and witness these persistent attempts upon that girl's life, perhaps they could be forced to put the boy away where he belongs.
It's possible. I'm willing to try. For money.
Oh, splendid, sir, splendid. I took the liberty of drawing, in your favor, a draft upon the First National Bank of Squid Bay, 1 week's remuneration in advance of your services to the Bleakcliff estate in the capacity of chauffeur.
Chauffeur?
Yes, sir. I thought that might be a capital disguise. Have you a better suggestion, sir?
Well, no, that's okay. This check.
Yes, sir.
$200. It's a pretty big weekly salary for a chauffeur, isn't it?
Well, you will be allowed to shop for the vegetables, sir. Your cut has been added in.
I told them I didn't know one vegetable from another, that I was a lousy driver, and in more time than it takes to tell, I was installed at Bleakcliff in a room above the garage and told to wait there until summoned. I put on my pearl gray uniform with the brass buttons and leather puttees, looked in the mirror, and decided I had missed my calling, but not by much. Nothing happened for nearly an hour, and then I got my first buzz. Yeah, I mean, garage.
Phillips, the car, quickly. The main entrance. Keep your motor running. I have it locked in the living room, and it's breaking up.
Okay. Yes, miss. Let me see.
Here's that door open. Open that door.
Why didn't you have the door open?
I'm sorry, miss.
Well, get going, please.
Darn it, miss. Where's the spark on this?
What's the matter with it?
Well, it's flooded. The house, you know.
He's got the meat cleaver again. Come in, it's distorted.
Well, I'm trying.
Get out, I tell you. Now. Stop it. You're hurting him.
All right. Put it down, kid. Put it down. Come on. Give it to me.
What's going on? I say, who are you? Haven't you been instructed not to disturb my patient?
I'm sorry. I'm new here. When I saw him coming at Miss McGraw with that meat cleaver, I naturally thought...
Oh, well, no harm done. Come along, Tony. Come along now. Come along, boy. We'll have a nice long talk. What shall I do with it now? We'll put it back in it.
You all right?
Oh, sure. I should be used to it by now. By the way, you're new here, aren't you? What's your name?
Sam.
Sam? That's nice. Turn to the left outside the gate, Sam, and drive straight out to the shore road.
Well, if I can just... Hey, I just turned that little key. Look, Ma, I'm driving. I adjusted the rear view mirror so that it showed more of her and less of the rear view. A mile from the house, she ordered me to stop, moved up to the front seat with me, and asked me to drive on. By the time we got to the shore road, she was driving, and I was resting my head on her shoulder. Where are we going?
I've got a little hideaway down the coast. It's right on the beach, at the foot of a tall cliff. There's a fireplace, a little bar, some records.
Got some bot?
It's wonderful there with the surf pounding outside, hidden away from the world. You feel so safe.
Don't stop.
You'll like it there. You feel as if there's no one else on earth. Time standing still.
Oh, if I could just be sure that Mother wouldn't worry about me.
You're impossible.
Okay, Kathy, I'll be serious. What's with that brother of yours?
Tony? I'd rather not talk about that if you don't mind.
Well, maybe I can talk about your stepfather. I really should know what kind of a man my boss is.
I go for these drives to forget all that. Please don't spoil it for me.
Okay, Kathy, okay.
Please. The sharp turn into this driveway. Now, we get out here.
Yes, ma'am.
Down this path.
Uh-oh.
What's the matter? You afraid of high places?
Yeah, you just pushed me off of one.
Oh, Sam, don't be like that. You're pouting like a little boy. Come on, I want to show you my little house.
What's so special about your little house?
Oh, Sam, if you only knew what my life is like.
You only know what mine is like.
I need someone so much to talk to, Sam.
As long as you can steer the conversation, you mean.
Come on, Sam. I'll show you the house.
The path led to a flight of wooden steps that clung to the face of a sheer cliff. There was something like the stairs you find yourself falling down in nightmares. They dropped maybe 200 feet to a crescent of white sand.
Watch out for that one step. It's broken.
Yeah. You have to make your dream house this hard to get to?
Because of Tony. He has vertigo.
What?
When we were kids, he used to chase me, and I'd run down here, and he was scared to follow me. Afraid of heights. He still is.
Oh.
Well, you light us a fire, Sam. The wood's there in the box. I'll go make us a drink.
Fire? Who needs a fire? I'm hot.
What'd you do before you took up driving?
Oh, I was a private eye for a while.
Oh, how exciting.
Nah, it's a sour racket.
Tell me about it.
Nah. Let's talk about you.
Here's your drink.
Thanks.
Well, what do you want to know about me?
Who, me? Come here. The cinch she was wearing was 20 carat, but the story of her life was heavy melodrama. It seemed that Dr. McGraw, a handsome fortune hunter, was a folly of her mother's middle years, but she had come to her senses shortly before she died and cut him out of her will. But that was not the end of it. When Kathy's brother had been faced with the alternative of entering an institution or remaining at home under his stepfather's care, she had begged the doctor to remain in spite of his warnings that her brother might take a notion to kill her. But get this, Dundee, it's real deep. In spite of visible evidence to the contrary, she was convinced that her brother was not out to kill her, but that the doctor was. I couldn't sell myself on that part of the yarn, but she looked so awfully pretty while she was telling it. And suddenly, she didn't look so pretty. An expression of terror was on her face.
No!
Get down! I rolled her onto the floor and kicked the lamp out. By the glow of the embers in the fireplace, I could still see the gleam of the gun barrel shoved in through the broken window. I hoped he couldn't see so much. I knocked over a chair to give him something to shoot at. He was already halfway up the face of the cliff in those rickety wooden stairs. At the top, he turned and looked back.
Who was it? It was Mark, wasn't it?
The doctor? You know better than that. It was Tony. I thought you told me he was afraid of heights, couldn't come down those stairs.
He never did before. Don't you believe me?
Yeah, Kathy. I may wind up believing the rest of your story. I took Kathy back to Bleak Cliff and stashed her in my quarters over the garage. Then I went into the main house via the back stairs, found her room, and shook it down. In a cabinet, a bunch of war souvenirs, German helmets, grenades, rifles, and other lethal gadgets. In a desk drawer, I found a letter headed U.S. Army, Office of the Surgeon General. It certified that one Anthony McGraw was unfit for military service. Vertigo. Origin, childhood injury to middle ear. Downstairs in the library, I found a shelf of medical books. Vertigo. Vertigo was almost incurable, and there was certainly no quick cure. But some patients had lost their symptoms temporarily under hypnotism. Then it said, see narcosynthesis. I did.
Spade. I beg pardon, sir. Mr. Spade. Whatever are you doing in the butler's pantry, sir?
Looking for a butler. Namely you, Carruthers.
May I serve you, sir?
Yeah. How do I get an interview with Dr. McGraw?
Well, sir, I should... Oh. Strange, after all my years of service, I still start as a master someone. Hey.
You did it again.
Well, I'm sorry, sir. I'd better see what Dr. McGraw wants.
Forget it. I'm answering this one.
You're not going to drop your disguise, sir.
Why not? Who am I kidding, anyway? You rang, Dr. McGraw?
Oh, I didn't ring for you. I rang for Carruthers. I ordered him to tidy up my office while I was at dinner. And look at it.
Looks neat as a pin to me, Doctor.
Oh, yeah, sure new here. Chauffeur, eh?
I'm only wearing his uniform. Here's my card.
Oh, detective, eh?
That's right, Doctor. And this one's just about ready to wrap up.
Well, you interest me. Go on.
I will. I think you've been trying to use that boy as a murder weapon against his sister.
Oh, and you call yourself a detective?
If you can call yourself a doctor, I guess I can. You've been treating him with narcosynthesis, haven't you?
That's right.
Hypnotic drug. While he's under it, you brief him on his activities for the day, and he follows through, including assaults with deadly weapons.
That would be possible with certain very suggestible patients, but I'm afraid impossible to prove.
I think I can prove it, Doctor. You shouldn't leave your textbooks lying around loose. I found out the only way Tony could have walked down that stairway to Kathy's beach house without falling would be temporary relief of his symptoms due to hypnotic suggestion. Unquote.
I see. What do you intend to do about this theory of yours?
What do you suggest?
You see this row of buzzers here on my desk?
Mm-hmm.
This one is for my secretary. This is to summon Carruthers, and when I press this buzzer, two of the most hideous plug uglies you've ever seen will rush into this office, beat you to a pulp, and dump you outside the front gate. That's what I think of your theory.
Buzz away, Doctor. I think I like them better than I do you.
As you wish.
From where I was on the other side of the room, I didn't know what had happened at first. All I saw was a lot of paper gushing out of the wastebasket. The doctor sure was dead. His midsection was perforated like a shower drain. And in the wall, spanning out around the end of the room, about a yard up from the baseboard, there was a straight line of holes. I dug into one. What I took out wasn't a bullet. It was a perfectly round steel ball. Then I remembered the wastebasket, the paper flying out of it just before the explosion. In the bottom of it, I found the answer. The base of a steel mechanism with German lettering on it. It was a wartime anti-personnel mine that the GIs called the Bouncing Betty.
The United States Armed Forces Radio Service is presenting the weekly adventure of Dashiell Hammett's famous private detective, Sam Spade.
I didn't wait for the Squid Beach law to arrive. Who could? I went straight back to San Francisco. You, Lieutenant Dundee, were waiting at my office.
Morning, Sam.
Hello, Dundee.
About that McGraw killing, Sam.
Mm-hmm.
The chief down at Skid Beach has asked us to cooperate with the department down there at Skid Beach.
Squid Beach, Dundee.
That's right. They say you caught a bus at Skid Beach.
Squid.
That's right. At 1:45 in the company of a young woman answering the description of the McGraw girl.
They say that, do they?
They say they got a statement from that butler,
Carruthers.
Well, it's open and shut anyway. The butler hired you, the girl is wanted, and you're hiding her out. Why?
Why not?
Well, it's established that the girl hated the deceased and bickered with him constantly. The doctor and the boy were pals. That girl's guilty as...
You've been able to place her in the murder room?
Well, no, but here's an item. She worked with an Army ordnance during the war in research. Subject? I made a note of that. Enemy landmines, anti-personnel. One of the reports she helped put out was on the Bouncing Betty.
Yeah?
Definitely. Hey, where are you going, Sam?
Sam, it's been so lonesome cooped up here all day.
Why didn't you tell me you were with Army Ordnance during the war?
I don't know. I suppose I thought it was unfeminine or something.
Try again.
All right, I'll tell you the truth. I had a copy of that report with instructions for the operation of the Bouncing Betty in the desk in my room.
What the devil are you doing with a thing like that?
I don't know. I was proud of it. It was the only report I worked on with the general.
Should have got rid of it.
I did. I burned it in the fireplace as soon as I learned what had killed him.
You didn't burn it good enough.
Sam, they found it.
Yeah.
Have they arrested Tony?
Not yet, but he's definitely sane. He'll have to take the rap for anything he's done.
I see. Well, I guess there's no other way. Tony didn't do it, Sam. I did. I want to make a confession.
Not to me, please. Not to me.
After what happened down at the beach when I knew I was no longer safe anywhere, I realized I had to do it. For Tony's sake as well as mine. When we arrived back at the house, I looked into the dining room and I saw Dr. McGraw eating dinner. I knew it was my chance to get into his office.
Yeah? Then what?
Well, the Bouncing Betty was in my room. There was some wire in the tool chest, and I knew that Carruthers always went to tidy up while the doctor was at dinner. So I waited until I saw him come out, and then I went in. And I looked around for a place to plant it, out of sight. Then I saw the wastebasket full of papers. It was the perfect hiding place. The whole thing didn't take more than 5 minutes. Well, say something.
I guess I don't know what to say.
Go on, say you hate me. Say it.
I don't. Wish I did.
Oh, Sam. Help me. Help me.
I'm sorry, baby. I am sorry. I don't know how long we sat there. I held her in my arms until she cried herself out, then we just looked at each other. I knew if I put it off another minute, I wouldn't call you at all, Dundee. So, with my arms still around her, I reached for the phone.
Homicide.
Lieutenant Dundee, this is Sam Spade.
Lieutenant Dundee. Hello. Hello.
Give me that. Lieutenant, this is Captain McGraw. I wish to make a full confession in the murder of my stepmother.
I walked out while she was still talking to you, Dundee. I knew she'd wait for you, and I didn't want to be there when you took her away. As I walked over to my office, everything she'd said kept coming back to me. I could see her sneaking into her brother's room and getting a contraption out of the cabinet. I could see her hiding behind the door until Carruthers came out after tidying up McGraw's office, dumping ashtrays, emptying wastebaskets. And that's as far as I got. I went back to my office to wait. And sure enough, 20 minutes after the papers hit the streets with Kathy's confession, the door opened and he came in.
Well, sir, I believe it's turning a bit raw out of doors. Gardner was saying only this morning that we should order out some shrouds for the Sapiglosa Sinuasa. Am I discommoding you, sir?
No, Carruthers, I've been waiting for you.
With your permission, sir. The ashtray.
Just dump it in the wastebasket.
I am gratified to note that your secretary has been looking after things and has emptied your waste paper basket. This is right and proper.
Quite.
Yes, sir. And speaking of waste paper baskets...
Allow me, Carruthers. You have come to apprise me of your part in the death of the late Dr. McGraw. Am I in error?
You've already divined my purpose, sir. Yes, it was I who placed that infernal machine.
In the wastebasket, Carruthers, yes, I know.
It struck me as a bit of poetic justice that the buzzer, which that dreadful man used as a symbol of his despotism, should be the instrument of his own destruction.
I'm sorry, Carruthers. I'll do all I can.
No need, sir. No need. I'm aware that there is no final justification for taking the law into one's own hands. Every man is entitled to trial by jury of his peers. But where, Mr. Spade, where could be found 12 good men and true who would allow themselves to be called the peer of that monster, Dr. McGraw?
Period. End of report.
Sam! There must be some mistake.
Mistake, Effie? Mistake? No?
Well, the butler can't be guilty. That's old-fashioned.
He was an old-fashioned butler, sweetheart. Where today can you get help like that? Somebody who empties the ashtrays, keeps the waste paper baskets clean, tidies up around the place.
Well, I'd be only too happy to do the same for you, Sam.
I know you would, doll.
But considering what happened to Mr. Carruthers' employer,
Effie, you mustn't allow your mind to dwell on such matters. It's wicked.
Sam! Who emptied an ashtray in that wastebasket that I just finished cleaning out?
Pay it no heed, sweetheart. I'll buy you a silent butler. I'll go type that up.
Here it is, Sam. I hope I haven't made any mistakes. I'm in such a hurry.
Whatever did you do to your hair?
Well, I brushed it out, Sam.
What happened to the pin curls?
I told you, Sam, when it was brushed out, it wouldn't be noticeable.
Hours of torture sitting under a hot dryer for something nobody will notice.
But, Sam, it puts bounce in your whole makeup.
I get it. The bouncing Effie caper.
Oh.
Eyeshadow, new shade of lipstick. You look real gone.
Oh, no.
Whom is it tonight?
Well, it's a friend of Maud, Sam. Of course, she's not really serious about him, so it's all right.
Your conscience bothering you?
Oh, no, Sam, no. He's definitely not serious about her. I mean,
Well, have fun, sweetheart, while Maud burns.
Oh, well, she won't. And I suppose you'll be seeing that girl, what was her name? Oh, yes, Kathy.
Well, at least, F, I'm not playing in someone else's garden.
No. Well, have fun anyway. Good night, Sam.
Good night, sweetheart.
The Adventures of Sam Spade, Dashiell Hammett's famous private detective, are produced and directed by William Spear. Sam Spade is played by Howard Dove. Lorene Tuttle is Effie.
The Adventures of Sam Spade, Private Detective, is a presentation of the United States Armed Forces Radio Service, the voice of information and education.